Klarque, here's a reward for 9K subscribes.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is a very special day. Man. Y'all feel the vibes? Y'all feel that? Y'all hear that music? Y'all vibing? I am joined by some very special guests. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to break down the Fortnite lore in the most comprehensive way possible, with the greatest minds on the entire internet when it comes to Fortnite theories. This is going to be one hell of a stream. So, if you haven't already, Joshua Elm 13, who just dropped a follow on Twitch, appreciate you. Sit back, relax, enjoy, because we're about to get started, man. It's gonna get crazy, chat! Oh, shit! All right, let me see him come down. Oh, let me introduce our panel and get the show on the road, shall we? Let's get the echo off. Let's do this. Let me just want to do one thing, and we gonna get a show on the road. Okay. Put this out here. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 0 Point Podcast. I am your host, Clark Clint, and today I am joined by two very special guests. I have my main man to my right on the screen, Rezztro, one of the leaders in the Fortnite community when it comes to Fortnite theories and Fortnite lore, explaining the Fortnite story. And to my left, I have young TediusX. Both of these gentlemen are fantastic content creators, and I am so humbled and blessed to have them here. Let's all give them a round of applause. Some fried chicken in the chat, some W's. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know what we're about here. Gentlemen, you may unmute yourselves. How are we feeling this wonderful morning/afternoon, depending on where you are on the planet?
Hello. We are excited.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all know what time it is. Yeah. We got some legends with us today. You know the vibes, chat. Let's go. All right, enough of that. Gentlemen, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good, yeah. Good. Yeah, listen, y'all ready to talk Fortnite theories for the next 8 hours? What?
Yes. Yeah. I thought it was 9. Okay, cool.
Now, chat, real quick, let's address the elephant in the room really fast. We have 3 out of 4 members here today, okay? And I wanted to let you guys know, Tommy wanted to let you know that he wanted to be here, but unfortunately he has come down very ill. So he will not be able to participate with us today. He was very sick. He let us know a few hours in advance. He tried to make it, but he said he didn't get much sleep last night. He was up coughing all night. So he actually hasn't even been able to record any content for his own channel. So his our thoughts and prayers are out with Tommy. We do hope that he recovers, but we still plan on having a fantastic podcast for you folks here today. And we hope that even though Top 5 Gaming will not be here with us, he's here with us in spirit. I'm sure maybe he can listen to the sounds of our sultry voices. He drifts off into slumberland. Hopefully he can get some rest. Tommy, we love you, man. Appreciate you for even considering jumping on the pod. We'll get Tommy on in a future broadcast. But nonetheless, today we are going to be here to talk about the Fortnite storyline, Fortnite lore, give you Fortnite theories. Never before on the internet have a group of Fortnite content creators that specialize in theories gotten together to talk about the story. You guys have seen tons of videos on the internet where people will go and try to break down the entire Fortnite timeline, the entire Fortnite story. Of course, me, Tedius, and Rezztro have all given our theories over the last few months, over the last year or so. But today we're going to bring our minds together and see if we can't make sense of this Fortnite storyline, and also just provide you with an awesome podcast you can share with people. You can use this as a reference point. If you're watching the recording, you can talk down in the comments section amongst yourselves. And also, please check out my 2 guest YouTube channels. Links will be down in the description below. Please check them out. They both make fantastic content. In my opinion, they are the upper echelon of content creation when it comes to making Fortnite theories. So with that being said, gentlemen, shall we get into some ish? Are y'all ready to just tear this thing apart?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Where do we even begin?
Well, okay. So I have a list of questions already laid out for us, but it doesn't have to be rigid. Some of these will be free flowing and kind of fall into each other, but I just kind of want to start off simple and we'll work our way up. Okay. Also real quick, chat, while I'm thinking about it, you guys, I do want us to be able to answer questions. So if you guys have questions for us later on in the stream, you're more than welcome to throw those up. Super chats and of course donations will take first priority, but we'll also be reading normal chat. No pressure to, of course, do that, but the super chats and donations, of course, will take priority if you have questions that you want to ask. But please save those later for later on in the stream. And we'll all do our best to answer some questions, but we want to make sure that first we introduce our guests. We get everybody a little warmed up here, and also shout out to all 88 of you on the stream right now watching. In my entire career of streaming, I've never organically been able to draw this many people at one time. So I thank all of you. I think we might actually hit 100 at some point today. I love all you guys. Thank you so much. And we just hit 9K on the YouTube channel, I think, within the last 30 minutes. So thank you to everybody who's just recently subscribe to the channel. Things are going well. And last thing before I get started, Monday I have a major announcement for you guys. I have a special video coming out early Monday. Be sure to check that out. It'll be a premiere. I have been teasing and alluding to this for the last 2 months. This is the biggest announcement I have ever made, and I can't tell you what it is yet, but wait till Monday. You will not be disappointed. And also, we will have another podcast. I have another podcast on Monday as well, 2:00 p.m. Eastern time. I'm gonna have Dagwummy, Jojo Zaya back on again, and we also have a special guest which will be announced in the video that I am releasing on Monday. So I think I got all my stuff out the way.
Did you tell them that the special guest is Cypher PK?
Oh shit! Damn it to do us. All right, guys, cat's out the bag. I got Cypher and Ninja for another podcast. No, I'm just joking.
No, Clint's getting an icon skin.
Can you imagine? No. All right. So first off, to get us started, guys, I wanted to keep it super simple. I wanted to know from both of you, because I want to get to know you guys a little bit better. First of all, when did you start playing Fortnite? Like, what was the season that brought you in? Tedious, I'm gonna start off with you.
Chapter 1, Season 3.
Chapter 1, Season 3. Okay. What about you, Rez?
And yet I'm still horrible, but.
What about you, Rezztro?
Amazing.
Oh my God! Did this man?
Oh, my bad. I'm here. No, I'm here.
Dog, what are you doing? Dog, we're potting right now. What are you doing, bro? This is a podcast. You can't just leave. Anyway,
I started Chapter 1, Season 2.
Chapter 1, Season 2. Okay. All right. So Chapter 1, Season 2. Chapter 1, Season 3. Okay. So you're OGs. I respect it. Do you have every battle pass?
No, I don't have Season 3 battle pass. That's the only one.
Oh, what a failure! Get out of my pod, bro. Unbelievable. That was a test. That's why that was the first question. Unfreaking believable. So, but okay. So you guys have been playing since basically the first season of the game. So when was it? Let me ask y'all this question. When was it that you started like paying attention to like the Fortnite storyline? Like, when was that like kind of a thing in your mind?
I think mine was Chapter 1, Season 6.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the first, like, I was making theories about like the in-between area that we saw in the butterfly event. So yeah, chapter 1, Season 6.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Young Rez.
Yeah, I think as soon as it started with the whole comet stuff in Season 3, at the end of Season 3, it was really cool to see that kind of stuff. And when the rocket started, like the live event.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing a booby trap that actually traps boobies.
Oh yeah, I was into the live, like, do you mean like just looking into the story properly, or just like
Like, well,
liking it.
I guess my
because-
question is like, when did it become like a thing for you? Like, when did you like really start thinking about like, okay, this shit's kind of complex. Like, there's something more to this game than just
okay,
you know, the
chapter,
gameplay.
Chapter 1, Season 6.
Chapter 1, Season 6. So wait, what? That was the Chapter 1. That's actually my favorite season. That was the Halloween season when we got Calamity and all that.
Yes.
So
Yep.
so the only thing I can remember from back then, I don't remember much that was going on with the story other than the cube monsters were on the map.
No, the cube, it was like collecting the
Blowing
rune power and stuff,
whatever.
and then it kind of overloaded at the center of the island, and we also had the aim stuff.
Was
with,
the tornado the season before that? Was that season 5?
Tornado?
Remember when
That was season
the
6, like the
was that season
that's
6?
season 6.
Oh, the floating island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was
cha-
that season.
Season 6.
Oh, that's right, because that season, I think season 6 started with the cube like falling into the water and then it like or coming out or something like that. I think it was, because I remember Loot Lake. Okay, I think it was the end of chapter 1, season 5. Loot Lake was like a giant like bounce castle. I remember that.
Yep.
And then that transitioned into season 6, and then I think the cube came back
Yes.
out with the island or something. So
Yeah, it did.
yeah, fun.
Yeah.
Fun season. Rezztro, what about you? Was it so basically ever since the storyline kind of started, like you were paying attention to?
I was paying attention since chapter 1, season 4, but I really didn't get into the theories until like chapter 2, season 2.
Chapter 2, season
That's
2.
when I started to get into the theories and stuff like that.
I see.
I think I got into theories. Oh, I don't know. It was more. Well, the thing is, that story's kind of like hard to like. Chapter 1 story, I do really like it, but it was sort of hard to get invested because there wasn't too much
Right.
like
Yeah.
towards it. You'd have occasional loading screens, and I miss those loading screens. Like Epic need to bring those back. But
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, it was kind of just there was like little symbols in places or small quests or whatever, and that was cool. But again, I think it's a bit hard to get properly invested into it with sort of that setup.
Mm-hmm.
Because what people forget as well. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
It is a battle royale game, and I don't think it was initially meant to have this complex of a story.
Right.
So yeah, I think initially it's sort of hard to get into it, but like there's people who have come to me like they've started playing the game and they're like, oh yeah, explain the story, and I'm like, it's kind of not like that because they won't understand a lot of the stuff.
Not
being there.
I think that, see, for me, I think I knew that there was kind of a story, right? And I remember the early days, like, of Fortnite, like the first, like, 8 seasons, though there were those videos on YouTube of the entire Fortnite story explained so far, right? I forget who it was that made those. I'm not sure if it was PlayStation Grenade that was doing those, or it was a different
It was
YouTube channel.
probably him. I remember watching him for like all those years. Yeah. it was
Yeah. So, but I remember like this. I feel like the Fortnite storyline really started taking off when Chapter 1, Season 9 hit. Like when we had the mech, the monster versus mech
Yeah.
event, and then after that, what really solidified it was when we got those audio logs from the scientist in Season X.
Yes. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like they did a very good job at introducing this is going to be a big part of the game now.
Mm-hmm.
They did that very well in Season X.
Yeah. And then Chapter 2 was what really made things start going crazy. Like we finally found like, okay, this is like an actual story. I really honestly don't think I started paying attention. Like really, like I knew that there was a story and then there was like a thread, right? But I didn't really care because like the audio, for example, the audio logs in Season X, I didn't pay much attention to them. Like I listened to like one or maybe 2 of the tapes, right? But it wasn't until I think about when the Zero Crisis event hit, that's when I was like, okay, this is something. There's something different about this. Like this is getting really wild.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, I feel like that's when the storyline like real, like when that season, when Chapter 2 Season 5, when Jonesy's is going around taking everybody, from different dimensions, bringing them onto the Fortnite island, and then the 0 points becoming unstable, and then that leading to the Zero Crisis event. Like that was really what solidified it for me. Like this story is actually pretty well thought out. Like they've been planning you know, you can see like the plot threads being woven, and even to this day, like you can still see little remnants from that in the, you know, where the story is right now. But
Yeah.
No, I agree with you.
so the next thing I want to talk about, actually that was my second question. That was easy. I want to know what was your guys' favorite live event? Like, what was your favorite one that you saw?
Oh God, I might have to say Chapter 2, the end. That was insane.
Absolutely.
You know,
Mhm.
you know that's actually my
Amazing.
favorite one too. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
Yeah.
The end of this. I don't. What is it about the
Did
end
you-
event that's
did
so
you-
special?
Did you guys get the you know, the ending for the event that was leaked on TikTok or whatever? Did you see it before the event, or did you
Yeah.
go in?
What do you mean?
blind? Oh,
What
okay.
ending folder?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You know where the island flipped?
Yeah, I remember the image. You're talking when the image got leaked?
No, there was a video on TikTok
Yeah.
that got leaked.
I did not
It was like
see
a
that.
promotion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw it before it happened, and I was so pissed.
Oh wait,
'cause,
yes, I did. You know what? But you know what's funny? You know what I thought it was? I thought that was a spaceship. I thought because the version of the video I saw was I think it was Cinex6. I think I saw his video, and like when I saw the island flipping, I thought it was the rocket ship.
Mothership.
I thought it was the rocket ship from the Season X event, and I thought it was just like covered in moss and flipping over. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, the rocket ship's back. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. Because the screen was like the picture was so blurry, but then like I'm like, that's the island flipping over. That makes way more sense.
Yeah. I was confused when I saw that. Like, I don't know. It looked like fake to me for a bit because like the quality was kind of like weird and it looked unfinished. But when the actual event came out, then it looked like good. But and when I first saw it, I was like, is that even real? Like,
So, did y'all? Let me ask you this question: did y'all see that little teaser that the Rock put out right like a week before?
Yes.
That
was amazing. Yeah.
I was streaming what was it? The comic. I was streaming the Batman. What was it? Not Zero War. The what was that comic
0
called?
Point?
Batman 0 Point? Yeah.
Yeah, Batman 0 Point. I was streaming that. I was doing that's the first time I did like a voice acting thing on the stream. But I remember after the fact, we were someone had sent me like, oh my God, the Rock has a video out. You can see the Foundation's helmet. And I'm like, there's no way. And so I'm looking at the video, and like the Rock is going to his fridge, taking out an energy drink, and the Foundation's helmet's just sitting there. I'm like, wait, what? And then the camera flipped 3 times, and we sat there just like freaking out, like, oh my God, what does it mean? And like,
Do you remember those flip side teasers from Cypher and Tabor? They were insane.
Yes. I didn't
Yeah.
watch Tabor's, but I watched Cypher's.
See you on the flip side.
I made videos on those, and that is really what started my channel going. Because I got a video with like 130K just randomly, and it's just me talking about the teasers. And then consistently it would be like videos with 30K, and I was just like, geez, okay. So yeah, that was definitely a very. I feel like before Chapter 3 was actually a pretty good time for the game.
Yeah, storyline. I feel like the peak of Fortnite's story was between basically Chapter 2 season. Actually, I would say all of, for the most part, all of. Actually, no. Chapter 2 season 2 when we had the storm event.
Doomsday. Yeah.
Yeah, when Midas pushed back the storm, I would say from that all the way to the end event, like that whole period was just like peak Fortnite storyline.
Let's just forget the Marvel season because I hate it.
Yeah, I don't like them. I never liked the Marvel. The Marvel season was so.
I think it was not bad.
Yeah, because you actually play the game. I don't.
Hey, we'll get into that later, Teduis. All right, relax.
No, we're not playing. We're not playing. You can't embarrass me,
bro. We're not gonna get embarrassed. You're just gonna get backpacked. It's fine, bro. You know, it's. Well,
okay.
Hang on. Well, builds or no builds?
Nobody even cares.
Builds or no builds? Teduis.
To do it.
Don't leave that up to me, God.
Bro, what's better for you? You like builds or no builds, bro?
I play builds.
Wait, hold on. You're more of a creative kid, though, aren't you?
No.
Bro,
I don't.
you just literally log onto this game and what lore is on the game today? They added a new mask. No, I'm just joking.
I play with the few friends that I have. Okay.
You have friends like RRL? That's crazy, bro. What are those like?
I know.
I forgot what ever since I became a content creator, like I don't talk to my friends anymore. No. Yo, real quick, we got 103 viewers right now, guys. Holy crap. 103. Shout out to y'all. Sincerely. God damn. I guess I'm really doing this. And only 9 of you are on YouTube, so that means the rest are over only 9 of you are on Twitch. The rest of you are on YouTube. So appreciate you guys. Shout out to y'all. Whoa, almost hit the stop streaming button. God damn. All right, let's not do that.
Okay, someone said we only began to get storyline at the end of Chapter 2, Season 3. That's a lie.
Yeah, that's not true.
Chapter 2, Season 4, Chapter 2, Season 3, and Chapter 2, Season 4 possibly the worst 2 seasons for story that we've ever gotten besides this season. Then
this is like the worst. This is
no, I agree with him though. Season 3 and 4 like absolutely no more.
Someone's okay. Yeah, no.
Ignore chat. They're not important.
Yes, I have completed most of my vibing quests. Stop asking.
What?
I do actually. Okay, I do quests.
I did them all.
All right.
You do.
I do quests,
you do quests,
and usually do well in those games when I'm not actually trying to do well.
It's okay. Listen,
if I don't do any of the voice line quests, I die. Like I'm literally gonna cry for hours straight if I miss it. I'm serious.
I feel like I'm obligated to do them now. It's like because I kind of like have a series made out of the whole thing. Yeah. So it's just like I kind of have to, keep it up. But let me see what else did I have next for us. That's cool. So that's crazy to me that we all think that the end event was the best. Hey, real quick, one more thing about that. You know what made that event really cool compared to the other ones?
What?
The cutscenes.
Cinematic.
The cuts. See,
so
and
good.
then the transitions as well, just from normal gameplay to cutscenes.
Yes, it was almost seamless.
Phenomenal.
Beautiful.
Like I just, that's what I thought the collision event was gonna be more like, and then I was so disappointed when we didn't get any new cutscenes. I'm like, oh my.
Yeah.
Collision event was really underwhelming to me. Like it did, do the Geno stuff, but we didn't actually see him. It kind of didn't add up until we got 0 war. It's just like, oh yeah, the 0 points focused on him. Weird coincidence. You want to jump in and disappear for the next 2 hours and then show up the next season and fuck up the timeline? Yeah. Sure. Let's do it.
Okay, we're gonna get into that a little later, talking about how everything's just like wrong now. Like I know, and we're all triggered by it. It's gonna be a nice venting session, but gentlemen, we have other things to get to first.
It's a therapy session.
This is legit a therapy session for Fortnite nerds that love the story, bro. Facts.
Guys, we can relate to each other, okay? We're fine. We're not.
Bro, exactly. So let me ask you this question. I was actually saving this one for later, but I think this is very relevant to what we're talking about now. What, in your opinion, was like the most disappointing thing that has happened with the Fortnite story? Like, what's like the most disappointing? Like they built up to something, and then it just was not what like you thought. It didn't meet your expectations. What was disappointing to you?
This season.
This season. Oh Lord.
Also, no. Chapter 3, Chapter 2, Season 4. I always knew it was gonna be like bad for me because don't love Marvel. No, don't fight me about it. And like so many people fight me about like Marvel. I'm like no. Basic plot lines, hero versus evil, don't like it. But then the biggest build up,
like what was like, but like what's the most disappointing? Is it Chapter 2 Season 4, like, or is it this season?
No, Chapter 2 Season 4 because I expected it to be bad.
Okay,
I couldn't. Yeah, this season.
What about you, Rez? What do you think?
I don't really know. Like, I think
the thing
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like there's more to say that's positive about the story than negative until this season.
Yeah.
Right. But like what's been something that's been really disappointing for you though? Like that's my thing. Like there's cuz look, I'll just let me give you an example. Let me give you an example.
Skyfire event.
The Skyfire. Oh, you talking about the alien thing? Ooh, yeah.
I liked it.
It was cool.
We kind of just walked around.
You know what though? I was very hurt that season because I thought Superman was going to come in last minute and save everybody.
No, yeah, Skyfire. That event was like you just walked around, you helped Sloan, then they didn't even blow up the map properly. It was terrible. I agree.
That was so underwhelming. Okay, no, the most underwhelming thing for story is Chapter 2, Season 8. By
yes.
100%.
Oh my God, bro. Okay, okay. Listen. I'm so happy you said that because this is my take. You know what's the most disappointing thing for me? The Cube Queen. The Cube Queen is probably the most drop the ball WTF moment in the entire Fortnite
She's like-
storyline. So let me,
She's like, hold up, guys. I got a little bit of water on me. I'm dead.
bro. Literally, she forgot. I made this joke a million times, but bro, literally, she forgot her floaties, and now it's just like, oh yeah, or she's defeated. Okay, dog. Really? Like, we're gonna tip her
Was she
over in
not
some
able
water?
to dip or something? Like,
You know what? I was thinking about this today, and I've never brought this point up, but here's what bugs me about that, right? She obviously, literally has the ability to fly, and what does she do? She just sits
Yeah.
there in her little bubble and it gets taken out by water. Like, dog, why didn't you just fly around to the other side of the map? I don't understand like that. And you know what else is crazy about that? The 7 never like really directly mentioned the Cube Queen, or I guess they mentioned the last reality.
yeah,
Like,
I don't know what's
the
going on with
Foundation
that.
did.
But the Origin didn't. What's going on with like the Origin and stuff like that?
yeah,
Well,
bro.
we don't know if Origin ruled at the same time as Cube Queen. Was Klarque saying this yesterday?
Yeah, I did say that yesterday.
Yeah.
That's something I
No,
realized later.
I do think they did rule together because Origin says like he's watched countless realities end, and Cube Queen has ended countless realities, and we know that Origin didn't want to do that. So for that to happen at his time, there had to be someone else in power making that happen. I mean, unless there's like some like sentient cube or something.
I think
That's
it would
not
just be
explained.
really interesting if Fortnite explored the concept of like the Cube Queen actually being the Origin's wife. The Origin was able to escape the power, but she was consumed by it, and it's like you could make this really dope love story out of it. Like he wants his wife back. Like he misses his reality, and he feels remorse for the hand that he played in letting it all fall. But he wants to figure out a way to break her free from the power of the cube. See, that's why I could see like in a future storyline, like us going back to the flip side, like let's go back to the chapter 2 map, because like there's so much like there's no way that there's no way the Cube Queen's dead. Like, she's not dead, and 2, we know we can go back to that side of the map because of all the POIs that are shifting over to this side. It's just also Rezztro, bro. I'm gonna need you to spice it up a little bit, bro. You've been quiet. Okay, I'm gonna need you to start giving some input in this conversation. Okay.
Okay. Then can I continue on that whole Origin Cube Queen stuff?
Please be my guest.
Okay, so what I personally think is that the Origin's right hand was the Cube Queen, and like they used to work together, like to take out realities. But when he said he wanted to dip, she overthrew him, and then, yeah. That's why if you look at his loading screen, when he's the king, he gets blasted.
Origin didn't like destroy realities. He just ruled the cubes, and when whoever caused them to be destructive, isn't that when he left? Like that's what I got from
No,
the
I
song.
thought he was destroying realities though.
It seemed like it was implied that he was the one that was destroying realities.
Yeah.
But didn't he say he didn't realize that they devoured? How would he destroy stuff and not realize?
Well, because he was so caught up with like this, I don't know, like he was just so into it, but then he stepped back and realized like, holy crap, what am I doing?
I think hold on a second. I think when he says that he didn't realize they devour, he's talking about how they devour like the user, like the person who's using the cubes, right? I don't think he's talking about like them being able to devour and alter reality, because you got to think, right? The cubes naturally, like that's what they do. Like they corrupt, they go to worlds, they corrupt it. It's intrinsic to what they are, right? So I think that when it comes to talking about like that song is so cringe, but like when it's talking about like he didn't know they devour, he's talking about like the person that's controlling the cubes. For example, right? Look at the Cube Queen. A long time ago, I made a theory that the Cube Queen was actually a prisoner of the cubes. Like the cubes were more in control of her than she was the cubes. I think that like the cubes like consume like a person's personality, like that takes over a person's personality. Like you think you're in control of the cubes, but the cubes are actually controlling you. Kind of like a symbiote from like Marvel, like a Spider-Man.
It's kind of like what the what was it? The Cube Shard did to Raz in a way as well. Like it made him so focused on just solely that and the Spire.
Yeah.
See, you know what's crazy? There also has to be some connection between Raz, the Spire, and the cube. Like the cubes and the Spire are like directly connected somehow. Yeah. Because like all those
the
rooms.
Spire is what attracted the Lost Reality. Yeah.
My thing. So here's the deal. I'm gonna be totally honest. I didn't play Chapter 2, Season 6, so I don't really. I really don't know much. So you guys are gonna have to fill me in on the general outline of that. Like I watched one video a long time ago, but like you gotta like remind me. So like what was really the main thing that was going on that season? Like I don't really know.
Okay.
Raz was like
So
calling cubes.
Raz was the Spire when it like you know how it encased the Spire on itself, the 0 point did that.
Right.
It for whatever reason it channeled corruption through that tower. I think it was to scare people away from it.
Mm-hmm.
And basically Raz was like power hungry or either was called to the Spire or something. And for whatever reason, like Foundation talks about it in the trailer. He says overcoming this like need to explore and like uncover the darkness or whatever or something like that. Some like one-liner. And yeah, so basically what it was is that the Spire was supposed to sort of scare people away, but Raz was more interested in its power, and basically the Spire was kind of like, okay, well, if you come near me, I'm gonna corrupt you and destroy you. He's like, I don't care. Yeah, do it. So that kind of happened, and he went to the core of the Spire, and that's when we learn about the darkness thing, like why it did that. And then he kind of got it too ahead of himself, and that Spire artifact, the Spire artifact like became the only thing that he cared about. He got it, he became Glyph Master Raz, and that started attracting the attention of the Last Reality.
I see.
Then we had this podcast by what was her name? Mari or something?
Yeah, in chapter 2, season 7.
That made no sense. I didn't understand that.
No, it did. It was built up to in season 6.
Well, I guess, but like she just vanished after that. Like what happened with her?
Didn't she
Like,
get
I don't know
abducted?
how you
She was
just, like-
probably abducted.
I thought she got abducted.
I don't remember.
She was talking about people
Maybe she
getting
got
abducted, and boom, the next day she's gone.
Yeah, I think it was implied that the aliens took her. And
Yeah, we have 100 viewers on YouTube. We have over 100 viewers.
no, we do. Hey, yo, Chad. Hey, 112 in total
go.
overall, but over 100 on the YouTube. Let's go, Chad. Oh man, I love y'all. God dang, y'all really want to see these Fortnite theories, huh? We appreciate you guys. All right, shut up, soundboard. All right. Anyway,
Unless the
Oh my
IO executed her, because I know she was like afraid of Sloan or something, or like Sloan was tracking her down or something.
oh
So,
wait,
unless
who,
the IO
who was
got
the
up
one?
on
Who
her
was the
and
one
got
that came out with that recording that said Sloan is not who you think she is? Remember that?
Mari.
Was that
Mari, yeah.
that? Wait, hold on. What was the
That
name?
was Mari.
Wait, Mari. Is that the? Hang on, my name. I'm getting my names confused. Is that the same person that did the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought it was the alien chick that was on the ship. That was like, you know how the skin that we got that season?
No, she was. So Sunny, you know, are you talking about Sunny?
Wait, no, Sunny is the chick that did the podcast, right?
No.
No, Sunny's like the crazy alien freak.
Yeah, Sunny's the like alien obsessor girl that was
Yeah.
friends with the girl who did the podcast, but no, she didn't do it.
This is Sunny.
Right. Yeah, that's Sunny. I thought
We're just
Sunny
breaking
was the
down
one that did
season
the.
6 lore.
I thought Sunny was the one that did the
No.
podcast. Okay,
No.
I'm all messed up then. Okay, so it was Mari.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yes, Mari.
So why was she? That's weird. Why is she doing a podcast if she's an alien?
She's not.
She's not.
She's just an islander. She's just.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Put
she's
the Mari
She just
skin on.
lived on the island.
There's no Mari skin.
Wait, there isn't. Hold on. Okay.
No.
Then I'm thinking.
There-
Clark, you've got to be up to date with chapter 2 season
Yeah.
7.
Dog, hold on a second. Now who the fuck is? Wait, what? So Mari doesn't even have a skin. It's just a random voice.
No,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying. Like she just like came out of nowhere and
kinda
then
did.
whatever. Yeah,
That's
she
so
did.
stupid. This whole time I thought.
Yeah, that's what I was starting
Oh
to say.
my god.
Yeah.
I don't care. That's still my favorite season from chapter 2.
Chapter 2 season 7 is amazing. I love it.
It was bomb. I loved it.
That
yeah.
was such a fun, like, going through the ship and doing all that stuff, bro. Like, oh god, it was great.
And,
Look, okay, so listen, y'all ready to get into some juicy stuff?
Yes. What is your
Yes.
next question?
Okay, so here's the deal. Okay, this oh boy, here we go.
God.
So
Uh-oh.
this is what I want to know. What is it about the Fortnite?
Zero.
What is it about the Fortnite storyline that confuses you the most?
Okay, NPCs, they make no sense whatsoever. You kill them, they respawn, they still talk, they remember everything, and I can't tell if the NPCs are actually like the 7 or whatever, because you'll see right, this season the Paradigm NPC was her old skin, but in the story it was the new skin,
Yeah.
and like what?
I think that's
Also,
because the
think
new
that
skin
outside
is
of the
being
loop-
redone because of Brie Larson's face or something. Probably for the battle
Okay.
pass next season.
Ratchet.
Ratchet.
That's I don't. I'm not gonna talk on any of that until we get to that subject.
What, the comic?
Yeah, Brie
Hmm.
Larson, all that crap.
Yeah, let's.
Oh, that's such BS.
Yeah, we can
seriously, I
talk about the
can't
whole
believe-
paradigm
I-
singularity thing, and it'll.
Okay, that is just it angers me so much. Like I don't care if you change your costume, but to make it Brie Larson is absolutely absurd. Brie Larson is
Rock-
nowhere
The Rock
close to
was
The Rock's
fine.
fame. The Rock was totally fine, but Brie Larson is not as popular as The Rock. It's not gonna work the same. They cannot use that same logic.
Watch them make the scientist Ryan Reynolds.
Wait,
Oh,
no,
do
the
it.
scientist voice actor is a celebrity already. He's the guy from
Yeah.
I think he's the guy from
Is it
Community.
Joel McHale?
Yeah,
That's his name.
I think that's his name. But he was the guy who played one of the main characters in that TV show Community. Really good show.
Yeah, Joel McHale.
Yeah, he's that guy's hilarious. He does
Yeah.
he does
Yeah,
really.
I don't understand why they have to do the thing with voice
He can be
actors because
scientist. I don't care.
Sloane's voice actor isn't her face. Jones's voice actor isn't her face. The Rock is fine.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's gonna be people who say, "Oh yeah, it's not a collaboration. It's just an actor." It's not an actor because they could at least.
The
make
thing
actors
is,
name the
my
face.
understanding is that Brie Larson is actually a fan of Fortnite. Like she actually plays the
Before-
game.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
So they're like, well, why don't we just bring her in and make her one of the main characters since she's already a fan of our
Why
game. and
couldn't
whatnot.
she like get her own separate icon series skin? Like, why does she have to
Yeah.
be part of the? Like, it just annoys me so much. It could have been Singularity, but
Plus,
no, we
something
gotta
that's-
change the
something that's
whole
really
thing.
weird in the comics. There is like I know it's not the same person in the comics. I know the Brie Larson version of Captain Marvel isn't like the comic version or whatever. But you see the Imagine fighting Captain Marvel, and I was just like, that's ironic because she's one of the only
Yeah.
members that actually
Then it'd be
yeah
like
that
another variant of Brie Larson or whatever, right?
Wait, hold on.
Look,
Say
I
it,
have no
another. Say that
idea.
again. Another variant. Who's another variant of Brie Larson?
No, because Captain Marvel, like, wait, no, because that's a comic. Never mind.
yeah it's
The,
not the same
don't
person,
yeah the
but
whatever they do, like there's God, there's so many
just
layers.
seriously, just ignore the comics. I mean.
Okay. Rez, did you
Like
tell?
the
Did you?
comics.
What did you say confuses you the most? Did you say what confuses you the most? Was it the?
Zero War.
Is it, okay? We'll get to that in a minute. You want to know? Let me throw this out there. Okay, this is what confuses me the most. And TDS, you and I talked about this off stream, but I would argue
Yeah.
that this is probably the most confusing thing.
Are you gonna say the loop thing?
God damn it! Can I build up to it to do this?
Oh
God.
yeah.
Yes, the
drum
loop.
roll, Yep. Oh my god, what's he gonna say?
Yeah, thanks,
Ominous
bro.
music starts playing. Whoa,
Jeez,
what's happening?
the loop. The loop makes absolutely no sense, bro. Like,
Rezztro, did you know he was gonna say that? I had no idea.
shut up.
I have no idea.
Nah, bro.
Um,
The loop is okay. Let me lay down like the groundwork here, and then we can break this thing apart
Mhm.
because this makes no sense. Okay, so, and we're bordering comic territory, so we'll probably start getting into that here in a minute too. But so okay, so in not Zero War, in the Fortnite, the Batman comic, okay. Which, once again, the name escapes me. What's it called again? Batman.
Batman
Zero
0
Point.
point.
0 Point. Okay, in the 0 Point comic, so the first thing is Batman ends up getting teleported through the zero point, through a zero rift or whatever, to the Fortnite island. Okay,
Yep.
where we play the game, right? Then he wins a game of Fortnite. Then he gets teleported onto a duplicate island, which is not the island where you play the game, but it's still the Fortnite island, which seems to be the one that everybody lives on. When you go there,
Yeah.
you get a bunch of your not all your memories, but a bunch of your memories back. Nothing. I don't. What is it like? You don't get any memories back from where you lived before you got
Yeah.
to the island.
Yeah, I think it's only what you did on the island is what you
Yeah. So
remember.
Clark, what it is, the reality zero, the place where we played the loop, and the place where people live, that is the same location. Like it's not a different location because the storm he's not teleported to a different place. The storm just disappears around him.
Hold on a second. No, there's no that can't be how that works.
The storm disappears around him. He doesn't.
Yeah.
Hold on. So why aren't there people fighting on the island?
Because look, I don't know what like counts someone outside of the
You're
loop. And
right. I
inside.
never thought of this before.
So, and that's
It
that's what I'm saying. It doesn't. So hear me out. This doesn't make sense, okay? Because
Yeah, it
when he's in the and that's okay. So check this out. When he's in the game, okay, the video game that we all play, that's where Batman was first teleported to. He's fighting on the island. Him and Catwoman are doing their thing, flirting, weird shit, whatever. They get they both win games. They both get after they win, they get teleported to a duplicate island where they're now able to talk. They have all their memories back from the first island, and they're able to freely roam around this island with no storm, and it has a complete daytime and nighttime cycle, right? Now,
so what you're saying,
yeah,
is like how do they divide in the exact same location? Is that what you're saying?
well, that's part of it. See, I can understand that, like maybe, well, yeah, actually, I guess that would be like, how does that work? Because like even if we fast forward to Zero War, Fishstick's now died twice. It's crazy. Fishstick died in the Batman comic in 0 Point, and then he died in Zero War.
No,
But we find out
Trigger
that one
Fish
was a
that died.
snapshot of Fishstick.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I'm just trying to figure out like how do I say this? Like, okay, actually, hold on. That's the first half of it. This is so confusing. That's the first half of it. The second half of it is this. Okay, when we look at Zero War, right? For example, and like all the events that have like, let's just focus on the collision event because the collision event is where it really started getting confusing for me. The collision event, we go fly into the Fortnite island on the mech, right? And we're fighting Sloan and all that stuff is going on there. But like, are we on the island where there's the storm, or are we on the island where there's no storm and people can die? Because the island where the storm is, people die.
The reason that the events have no storm isn't for story. That's just for convenience of people not dying.
I understand that, but even in the comics, apparently Zero War is taking place during the collision event, and we know for a fact in Zero. Okay, this is the other part of that that's confusing. So, like for example, the collider, right? The collider was built on the island where there's clearly a storm, right? But it also existed on an island where there was no storm. So how is that possible? Like
it all has to do with like the 0 Point. I don't know. It's like manipulate.
Okay,
I don't know.
What I'd say it's not a different place. It's more how people see that place. Because the storm disappears around people. You don't see the loopers. There's effects that are placed on you. And I think this ties back to in the Batman 0 Point thing, we hear the loopers being called as assets. And that makes me think there's some, like, what they see and what they can do is being manipulated by a higher power.
Yeah, it's being
Geno
manipulated
or
by
whatever.
the IO.
So I'd say
No,
that's
the
what it is.
IO's
I'd
gone
say
now,
it's
though.
just
No. But
So
in the
how would that
Batman
work?
comic, they weren't.
Yeah, but now that
Yeah,
they're
but-
gone, that's still like it's still going on. Like there's
Well, maybe
inhabitants
it's
on the
Geno.
island, but we're still
Also,
Geno's
this also
gone, though.
doesn't make sense. When we left the island in the collision event, like onto the mech, couldn't we just have left? Because we're outside of the island, we're outside the loop. Can't we just go?
Yeah,
Like,
but go where? Like you'd have to go. You'd be confined to that universe, whatever is in that universe. And according to the Ice King,
that's true.
like that universe is pretty barren. Like in order to get back to your own reality, you'd have to go through the 0 Point.
Yeah, and you have to calibrate it too, so you don't get shredded to pieces.
Right. You have to calibrate it to a specific reality, which that's the whole nother thing. But like, it just to me, it's like there's this weird dualistic aspect to the Fortnite Island, right?
Yeah, there is.
It doesn't make sense. And like Tedious, I kind of see what you're implying. Like it's basically one island, but people exist on it within two planes of existence. So there's like people, and that's the only way I could think that would make sense to justify all of this, because there's that side of the island that has the storm and all that going on. But like even when we look at like for example, the Fortnite trailers, the Fortnite cutscenes and stuff, where we see people partying and stuff on the Fortnite island, right? That makes it makes no sense if there's a storm and we're all supposed to be killing each other.
I remember
that's
from
not story.
Twitter.
I think
I
that's
remember
just...
from Twitter seeing a tweet from Christos Gage that the IO didn't create the loop, and apparently the loop is like a defense mechanism for the island.
0 point. Yes.
Yeah, for the 0 point in the island.
You know what doesn't make sense? So if we're going off that 2 planes of existence idea, this is again why NPCs don't make sense. We interact with people outside of the island, like outside the loop.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So
what do you mean we interact with people outside of the loop?
They're like in between, sort of. They're like, because you see
they're
how
like
they,
somewhat
like,
affected by it and
yeah.
somewhat not. Yeah, look, I don't know, man. I don't think that's something for us to look. I mean, look, Fortnite is very much a. How do I justify this without making the game look bad?
You can't do it, bro. Just rip into it. It's fine. This is safe. This is a safe space here. You're amongst friends.
Okay, it's therapy for Fortnite law addicts. All right.
Tell me, how do you feel, Dr. Klarque?
Yeah. Look, I think it's very. The loop is very inconsistent, which it can't be, because it's the core of the game and the story and everything. But I think as the years go on, or however long he wants to make this story, right, it will get explained, because the Geno stuff got explained, the sisters got explained. I think we just got to give it time, and that will be justified as to what it is, because we are nowhere near. Like, if we knew everything about the loop, like, we could kind of just leave. Like, we could. I don't know where we'd go, but I'm sure there's other places. Like, if we knew everything, we knew what Iowa were doing. I think there's a reason that we don't know. Like, yeah.
I mean, we have a whole omniverse over here. Like,
yeah,
we only know so much. Like, this is like a fraction of what we should know.
Right.
Like, if we have a whole omniverse in like the setting, like.
It's just that, like, this is the center, apparent according to the lore. This is like the center of the omniverse. Like, everything revolves around this, and so it's like understanding this arguably is one of the most important aspects of Fortnite, because it's just like if the island, just like I said to me, and I understand, like, when I was talking about the cutscenes, I understand that it's technically not story, but in some ways it is, because it's like, for example, the trailer for Chapter 2, Season 7. Okay, there were a couple of them, but the one where, like, the spaceship first pops in and it blows up the spire, right?
Yeah.
Clearly, that was leading up to all the events that happened in Chapter 2, Season 7, but once again, there's no evidence of a storm. Everybody's partying, celebrating, and Clint.
Well, it's probably outside the loop then. Yeah.
Right, but like.
Yeah.
But then, like, when we play the game, we're fighting in the loop. So it's just, I guess maybe.
Oh, I think. Sorry, can I interrupt you really quick?
Please do.
I think if you go like through a rift, you know how Batman and Thor and Galactus, they all went through a rift. Like, I don't know Galactus really, but Thor did. Thor got into the loop. Batman got into the loop. They all went. You either get into the loop through the 0 point or through a rift, and that's when the defense mechanism activates the loop. But once you escape it, then you're in like the normal place. Like, we in the mech event, we didn't go through a rift. We just went into the loop. There was no rift. So that's why we weren't placed into a storm. The last reality didn't go through a rift. They just came right through.
I see. So okay, so let me make sure I understand this right. So what you're saying is that the loop, basically where the loop is what contains the storm, that's basically a prison, a defense mechanism that the 0 point creates to protect itself, is what you're saying.
Yes.
And so you'll get and so if you go through the 0 point, you'll get placed there. But if you but you can also naturally enter the loop through outer space, like the Ice King did, and the Imagine Order and all that. Okay.
And you won't. You can enter Reality Zero that way, and you won't be looped.
So then basically that kind of goes along the lines of what we're talking about. And so then if that's the case, so if you build, so for example, if you build structures like buildings or the collider or whatever on the main map, right, within the bubble, right, like on the main Fortnite island, that will also get built inside of the loop, because the loop is kind of a copy of the main island.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. That actually. Okay. Fuck.
I love this. We just found it all out.
We just put it all like a good job, boys. That's what we're here for.
Let's go.
Figuring out this lore. Yeah. All right. That's enough of that.
We solved Klarque's biggest pet peeve in the Fortnite storyline.
That's literally has been bugging me for months. Like,
I'm so glad you mentioned that because like I didn't even think about that, and now we just got it. That's cool.
see, this is why chat. See, chat. This is why you need podcasts
we
like
broke it
this.
down for Klarque. Let's go.
Hold on, whoa, hold on. I had my input. Okay, we did this as a team collectively. Thank you.
Yeah.
Do not throw. No.
You're telling yourself that. Yeah.
Okay, Teduis, this is the last podcast you'll be on.
Teduis.
Let me ask y'all this next question. Let's talk about some of the Fortnite characters. Specifically, I want to talk about the villains for a moment. Do you guys think that Fortnite underdevelops their villains? Do you think that they kill characters off or remove characters too fast?
Absolutely. Dr.
think
Sloan,
Fortnite-
like, come on.
Yeah, I think Fortnite presents too many threats. Actually, no, okay, I'm wrong in saying that, because the only really two world-ending type of threats was Galactus, first of all, and I'm not going to count that because that's not a Fortnite character. But the Cube Queen. I think the Cube Queen is well played out if she returns.
Yeah.
I think, but the thing is, with an underwhelming death like Dr. Sloan, actually, no, does the Dr. Sloan thing not make sense, though?
No, it makes. I hated that.
Like,
She's
it
gone.
does.
Like she's actually
does.
gone. They killed her off.
But-
They confirmed that she's gone. And
Wait,
it's
hold,
like
wait. When did they confirm that she is killed off?
Christos Gage, he's like one of the writers on Zero War and 0 Point. He confirmed
I
that
also
she's dead.
asked. I was
What?
talking to Christos, like. I
Or
was
wait, no,
talking
that
to
was
Christos,
Hypex.
like,
Never mind.
the other. Oh, really?
Yeah, Hypex said that Sloan is officially dead, and there's going to be 2 more main characters that are going to die in Zero War 5.
Watch it be like Imagined and Geno or something.
That's
I
what
swear,
that's
I
what
didn't
Tommy was saying in one of his newest videos.
Oh wait, no, it can't be Imagined because Imagined
She
was
was
here
in
this season.
Vibe. Yeah.
That's
for
that's
sure.
that's what doesn't make any sense.
Oh,
See, the
shit. Does
NPCs
that mean
mess up the
Jones-
story too.
Does
See,
that mean
Yeah, that's
Jones
what
is
I was
dead?
thinking. He's gone. He's not here, and I don't understand what happened. But apparently, I don't know. I think I saw somewhere that like he's fine, but
No, we
they'll
did see
explain
him
why
on
he
the
wasn't
island,
here.
didn't we? Oh, I'm not sure if that
He
version
wasn't
of
here.
him in the trailer was a snapshot. Oh, I don't know.
Oh yeah, we did see him in the cinematic. Yeah, no. So he's fine.
Wait, who? Wait,
No,
see who in the
but
cinematic? Say it
it might-
again.
Jones,
Jones.
but
he's
that
fine.
might be a snapshot.
No, it's not a snapshot because
No, because that was outside of the loop. The
Exactly.
entire cinematic was outside of the loop.
Yes, that's
Are we
it had to be because once
Yeah,
again, there's
that's
no
right,
storm,
yeah.
everybody's partying,
There
all
was no
that shit. Like
fighting.
there's
There was
no
like 10 billion people in one spot. Like,
And plus, Darth
No
Vader
guns.
could use like his abilities and stuff, and
Yeah.
those get wiped by the loop. So yeah, that was definitely
yeah.
okay. That was outside. That's good.
Okay.
so
Forgot
okay.
that.
So
Okay.
hold on. Wait, let's rewind back a little bit. That is one thing. Like I was. That's why I wanted. I was actually going to talk to Tommy about that because that was one thing I disagreed with him on. He said that the Imagined and Geno died in the collision event, but we know
Yeah.
that can't be the case because the Imagined was alive at the start of this season.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, how does
Yeah.
that like?
Yeah, it's Jones and Geno. I bet that's who it is.
But hang on a second. If they kill off Geno, that's the most stupid idea. We don't even know Geno yet.
Why did
They can
why did they
introduce
show?
time travel
Why
to that
the
though.
hell?
But hang on a second. But why? What? Look, okay. Like if I'm
But
from
no, like I wouldn't agree with that though. Like you're building him up and then you just kill him off
before we even get to know who he is, we don't even know
Yeah.
shit about him other than the
Also-
2 paragraphs that the Imagine talked about because of her daddy issues. That's it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we don't even
No,
and we
what-
haven't even talked to the
what
Order
really
yet.
What really annoys me is that none of the Geno stuff, like it's been like, I don't know, chapter 2 seasons, it's been ages since we know about him, and still absolutely nothing that has happened with him has been in game. It's all been through comics.
You know, that's
yeah.
That's what frustrates
That's-
me, and that's why I asked you this question about, you know, this is Fortnite kill their villains out too fast. But let's broaden that question a little bit because it's not just about the villains. Let's talk about Fortnite's characters. We have an established cast here. Okay, we have set factions. We've got, for example, so let's just break this down. We've got the 7. We've got the Last Reality. We've got the Imagined Order. We've got big bads like Geno, the Ice King, and what I'm noticing is like none of these characters are expounded upon or talked about at all, like directly within the confines of the actual game. everything, like there's
Yep.
like little implied Easter eggs, like for example, Sloane being a little girl and writing on the chalkboard at what we assume is an Imagined Order facility, right? But like
Yeah.
we don't get to actually go in depth with that. Like Fortnite is really, in my opinion, like it just seems like they dropped the ball when it comes to like explaining their characters and making us like actually care about them. Because like people, it's weird. A character like Sloane, for example, right? People really love Dr. Sloane, but like,
She's amazing.
yeah, she's a really
Yeah.
cool and intriguing
And
character.
they killed her. Like, I can't believe that.
No, but it does kind of make sense. Like she was hit with the hand of a Mac.
She
Yeah.
was underdeveloped though. Like, why would you do that? Like, she totally deserved a redemption arc. They could have done
Also,
it. But you just
also
killed her
like
off.
what like Foundation has hinted like having a past with her like so many times, and we don't know
Yeah,
anything about
mhm.
that.
Yeah, like were
Yeah,
they
when she
coworkers?
said
Are they in a
you-
relationship? Like what's the
Yeah.
what's the deal with that? Like
They
he's
definitely.
go ahead.
No. You can keep on going. Yeah.
No, all I was gonna say is they've implied that like it's basically implied that the Foundation was a member of the Imagined Order,
Of the Imagined Order, yes.
and that's what.
I
But
definitely think that's why the seven. I think that's why the seven exist. I think the Imagined Order was an ex-employee. No, sorry, the Imagined. The Foundation was an ex-employee of the Imagined Order. The origin was from like a prisoner of the Imagined Order. I think they all somewhat hold a grudge against IO, and they all teamed together and went, "They're gonna stop Geno and whoever else from doing this." I
Maybe
think that's
Foundation led like Gunner's division, and then once Foundation dipped, then they replaced him with Gunner.
it makes
To
sense.
put
Yeah.
Gunner in for that place.
Well, because the thing is, what I find really shocking is Sloane also doesn't know that Sloane up until chapter 3 didn't know that the Foundation was like the Rock under the helmet or
Rock,
whatever. She
yeah.
knew them as two different people because when he took his helmet off, she goes, "Oh, it's you" or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So she said, "I watched the Foundation die."
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Oh yeah, I watched you die." Whatever. That like. Does the Foundation have like two different people? That's him or something?
Wait,
It
hold on.
doesn't- that
Say that
also-
again. Hold on. I didn't get that same vibe. You think that Sloane thought that when he took off his mask that he was a different person?
No. So she didn't realize. She knew who the Foundation was under the mask, but she didn't realize that person and the Foundation were the same person. Because when he took his helmet off,
I
she
see what
was
you're saying.
shocked.
I see what you're saying. So, okay.
Yeah.
So in other words, what you're saying is she knew about the existence of the Foundation, but she didn't know what the Foundation looked like until he took his mask
Yes.
off. I see.
Yeah.
The thing is,
And
Pete.
she knew.
So are you saying that when she said "I watched you die," she's not, because everybody, I've made this argument too that she's not talking about the spot, like when the spaceship blew up the spire. Everyone thinks that that's what she's talking about. I thought I was thinking it might be something different, but Tedious, are you also saying that it was probably something different than like?
No, I was gonna say it might have been like the Zero Crisis thing, but again, then he didn't really die. So
No, I would have like if I was
don't know.
Sloane and I saw like that mothership just blast that place and saw him
Yeah,
go
that's
into
true.
the 0 point, I would 100% think that he would have died. Like,
Yeah.
and because they monitored
Yeah,
the entire
no,
loop,
that's a
they
good
were
point.
still over there. So, but that makes so much sense. Like him being an ex-employee or like agent of the IO.
no, it
That-
does. It
You know
really
what the
does.
biggest factor to all that is, and why we know that that has to be the case, because Jones said in issue 3 of Zero War, like when you sign up to be a part of the Imagined Order, you're granted immortality, basically.
Yeah.
The
Mhm.
Foundation said that he
And
had
the
been
Foundation
battling
says
the
he's
Imagined
fighting for
Order for
1,000
centuries.
years.
So like he's incredibly unless he's a different race of being and like his species,
No, he's human, isn't he not?
we don't know
He's
for
human.
sure.
It's just he's just taller. He's 8 feet tall, I think, or something like that. I don't know, because the average looper like is 6 feet tall.
Average
Apparently.
lipper height.
The reason why I
Yeah.
say that he might not be human is because the Imagined says stuff like when she was talking to Wolverine and he was saying that he was a couple hundred years old. She's like, "Is that not normal for your species, right?" And so that implies like even though like you have humanoid characteristics, you still are considered like potentially a different species because you're from a different reality. Like people, although they look human, they might have
Oh,
different
okay.
lifespans across the omniverse,
true.
which makes sense. But we don't know if. So I guess you could make an argument that we don't know if the Foundation. Wait, say that again.
Something in the Fortnite storyline made sense. Can we run that back? Hold up.
Something oh,
Guys,
I said
this
it.
is news. This is game breaking. Something in the Fortnite storyline made sense.
I know, bro. It's look. You know what's crazy? The storyline used to make sense. Like it really did, and now it's just like it's so. What do you mean?
Well, yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know. Like, I guess I don't know. It's just like it felt for me like it made sense. It was more boring back then. But now it's just like it makes no sense. But like I love that because there's just so much crap to talk about and there's just so much going on.
There is a main Fortnite timeline that's being told through the game that does make sense.
Yeah, but it's being
the comics
screwed over by the comics.
Yeah, the comics. It's mainly the art as well that's stuffed it over. Like, because we have the Devourer or the T-Rex or whatever that is, and then we have in the collision event they say that it was the original mech. Like, I'm sorry, how hard is it to go with the artist? Here's a photo of what you're drawing.
See,
wow.
Like you could have just showed him a picture of the monster. I don't care if he was in a rush.
You know what bugs me?
It's literally on the internet. Just search it up. The Devourer of Fortnite.
It's not. You know what? You know what's annoying? It's not just that. It's the fact that the mech only exists as a result of the monster. They're like a package deal. So how the hell did you get one half of the package? You got the mech right, but you didn't. But the thing that it was fighting, which was the only time we saw the whole mech, we like you don't have that. That's the reason why the mech exists. Like it's just it made
literally like, yeah,
it doesn't add up.
It takes 5 seconds to search up Fortnite the Devourer.
It's
boom,
but they got it right in the first comics too, and that's the thing that bugs me. So it's like it's like was the third comic drawn after or before the first one? Excuse me, was the third comic drawn before the first one? That's the only way I could see that error happening, because like you got it right the first time.
The fourth one, according to Christos Gage, there was a guest artist that drew that comic. But what I don't understand is why couldn't you show that guest artist? Like, the art is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but why couldn't you show that guest artist the picture of the Devourer? That's literally it.
Just look it up.
Print it out. Yeah, it's, like, I don't get it.
He didn't care. Clearly, whoever drew that did not. Hang on a second. I think I just saw Mr. JOA in the chat. Shout out to him. I asked him if he wanted to jump on a couple hours ago, but he said he was busy. Oh, look who decided to show up in the comments section. Oh, amazing you're here. Welcome, bro. Shout out to Mr. JOA. He also makes really good Fortnite theories, Fortnite content. But now, you know what? Let's get into it, bro. Let's talk about the comic book, because the comic is really
bad. Yes, I agree.
It's crazy. Every other issue of the comic is good, in my opinion. Issue 1, fire. Issue 2, Issue 3, fire. Issue 4, mid. Issue 5.
I agree.
Issue 5.
What is that gonna be?
5 better be fire, bro. You got to keep up with the trend.
Yeah.
No, it does. No, issue 5 art is inconsistent as well, because they showed the mech going back to the island, but it's not repainted.
Okay, so all right, this is gonna get into a lot of shit. You're hitting one of my trigger words, bro.
The explanation for that is that I think they made the comics, and then Donald Mustard likes making last-minute changes. We've seen that with the Paradigm, so we probably decided to let's change the color of the mech and let's add like. And
how
they
hard
never
is it to recolor
planned...
something in 3 months? How hard is it to do that?
Because they have to print out 1 billion copies, I guess. I don't know.
Comic book schedules are very rigid. Like depending on what, like especially when you're doing collaboration stuff like this, like they have to whatever they have penned is what they have to roll with. If a mistake is made, it is what it is. It's not even. I mean, technically it's part of the main Marvel continuity, but at the same time, it's kind of like a side story that no one else is gonna like really care about. For like if you're a main Marvel fan, like Marvel fans, like generally speaking, they're probably not gonna pick this book up. But they might if they're fans of the game. But let's push that off to the side.
If they're hardcore Marvel fans, then they probably will. But.
Yeah, if they're hardcore Marvel fans, they'll this is the 5-issue Fortnite tie-in. And
oh my gosh.
And they'll cop that. But
so much canon.
Okay, but let me just bring up a few points so we can just lay into it. So okay, here's the deal. Okay, this is why the comic is frustrating. All right, chat. I hope you're sitting down, because man, You're gonna be on a roller coaster right here. First of all, the whole thing, the main thing that makes the comics confusing, in my opinion, is it's really two things: Paradigm and the mech. Those two elements of the comics have just kind of ruined like the timeline, the storyline, because what I'm having a hard time, and you know what? Let me also throw this in there. Also, the fact that Jonesy and the Imagined traveled to the Marvel universe. Like none of this is none of this stuff can fit in the timeline of what happened during Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 7 or Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 2. God, bro, there's so many chapters and seasons. Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 3. Fuck, Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 2. God dang it, I cannot get it right. All right, hear me out. But y'all want to know what the big kicker is for me? And this is, and I don't hear a lot of people talking about this, but this is the thing that confuses me the most based on the comics, okay? The entire comic, right? The Imagined is very aware of her memories, who she is as a person.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Like she has, like she goes and tells Wolverine her whole tragic backstory right before smashing him in the middle of the African Sahara, right? Now, hold on. Now, this makes absolutely no sense, because if we're going by the not the Vibing quest, the Resistance quests, that entire saga, the majority of those quests were about helping the Imagined find her memory. And this all is supposed to take place during the same time. As a matter of fact, issue 5 is taking place during the collision event. I was gonna cut them some bail before I found out that the 5th issue was taking place during the collision event, because I was thinking, okay, maybe at the end of this comic, maybe at the end of the 5th comic, that'll reveal that like maybe she'll hit her head or some accident will happen, and it'll be revealed that all of this took place before Chapter 3 Season 2, before, you know, the war event. But even then, there's problems there. But the point is, like, I was gonna cut them some bail. Like maybe this all takes place before we did all the Resistance quests. No, it doesn't. This is all going on during the time when we did the Resistance quest, and it makes no sense.
Okay, if Epic's explanation is like, oh yeah, Zero War happened very close to collision, because we know it did, does that, like, what happened to Chapter 3 Season 2 as well? The Imagine said that she talked to the Paradigm sent her blueprints for stuff. Oh, but no, that was an AI. How does an AI send blueprints and talk?
Exactly.
But then at the same time, they're finding her and she's alive. It's like, oh yeah.
I don't know.
Like,
They were saying it's like her conscious speaking, but like it makes no sense.
It seems, I'm gonna be honest, it seems like a cop out. It seems like a freaking bailout, bro. Like
at the exact same time that that's happening, you have the Paradigm being found alive on the Ice Moon. How does that
you want to know?
add up?
You want to know what the worst part about all this is too? And somebody, I forget, I don't know if it was Tedious, if you pointed this out, or Rezztro, or maybe it was somebody in chat a few days ago. But this is what somebody else pointed out to me, right? The loading screen. Right before the collision event, what did we see? Okay, the mech was up on a propped up on a base on the Ice Moon, right? Being repaired, being worked on. In the comic, the mech was repaired in a matter of seconds because of the Zero Shard. They didn't.
Was someone in your stream yesterday.
He just.
Go ahead.
You keep on going.
No, Rez, you have not. Okay. We've been speaking over you. Please speak. Go.
So. Can I really backtrack really quick to the Imagine thing?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
And then I'll go on to it. Okay, so for the Imagine thing, remember when, like, in the Resistance quest line, we went with Jones and we checked the files or whatever, and then Geno deleted, like, the files for the sisters? I think the comics take place after Jones finds that out. I'm not sure, but if we're going, like, if we want to make it make sense and stuff like that, I think Jones told them. And then they're like, oh, crap, we're in a pickle. What are we going to do? The collider's already blowing up. We got to find some, like, to resolve this and stuff like that. So they go to the mech and blah, 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 find Paradigm. And, yeah. But the whole, like, Moon, like, base thing, that was made after the comics were made. I don't think Donald thought that through. So when the comics were finished, then he was like, you know, we should probably make a base. We should probably recolor it. We should probably add a new mech on. We probably shouldn't take it out of nowhere.
Do you not realize how much that pisses people off, though?
Because it doesn't make sense.
I wouldn't mind waiting longer. Like,
I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, look, there's inconsistencies with collaborations. That's just how it's gonna be. But it's so unfortunate when those collaborations are the core of season's story and it's inconsistent.
The
It's
thing
like
is, this
really,
comic was clearly written way before the collision event was planned. Like they had
well,
no,
they say, yeah, it's.
because this comic
This
was
was probably made
teased.
like season 7, season 8 of chapter 2.
I think it was because I think the comic was teased at the very start of actually no, it
Chapter
was
3.
yeah, it was teased at the very start of chapter 3, so we know that they had been working on it then. So you're talking about two
Yeah.
chapters
Before-
before.
Was it like I don't remember when it went. Let me check when it was first teased.
Well,
Hold on, I bet it
I
was
remember
like
making a
spring. It
very
was like
video.
around springtime,
day,
like early
like the
spring.
day it came out.
Well, remember we found out the Imagine's name in chapter 3, season 1.
February 25th
we-
was when it
we
was
didn't-
revealed.
We didn't find out the Imagine's name. We found out that other two members were the sisters from those stones, in the sanctuary, but we didn't know their names until season 2.
You're right. I'm sorry. You're
Yeah.
totally right. That's right because we
Yeah,
looked at the
okay,
battle
okay.
pass. Huh. That's I don't know, bro. There was something else I was gonna bring up and I forgot. Please, somebody talk. There's another point I was gonna bring up that crossed my mind, but I can't remember.
I wish Donald just like addressed this though. He's just been so silent. Like when the Batman Fortnite 0 Point comics came out, he was like giving them away. He's like, "Yo, get this," and now he's just like dead silent. He's not saying anything. He's just posting teasers for the next season.
Yeah,
Like,
Christos is doing stuff because I was
Yeah,
talking
why
to
is
Christos
Christos
the other
doing that?
day. I was talking to Christos the other day about the issue 4, and I was saying, why is the throne in Polar Peak the same one that's on the Ice Moon when Polar Peak got destroyed? And all he replied with was Polar Peak definitely got destroyed in season 9.
That's a
What
great
is
way
that?
to. That's a great way to try to deflect and dodge that question.
no, he definitely is because he just doesn't know how to respond to that. Like,
There's too many
okay,
plot
so the whole
holes.
mech thing, like I guess the mech thing makes sense to me. I understand. So like we can take some of Zero War, to sum it up, some of Zero War is canon, but some of it's not
Yeah.
because they decided to change it over time. Like the
Why
whole
would
mech
they
thing, like
change
getting
it?
its
I
arm
don't
back
Hold on,
out
let
of
him
the
talk.
sand.
Let him talk. Let him talk. Keep going, Rez. What is-
Well, I think it was better that they changed it. Like although it's like inconsistent, like I think it was better that they changed the mech color and everything because like it was better like that they had the whole moon base and crap like that because
It made me when we saw the moon base. We're on the moon because that's another like. There's no moon base that was established or anything, in the comic book. So this is like we're just dropping that whole plot point, and it's just there's so much that just does not add up, and like like normally like in comics and nerd like storylines and stuff like Star Wars whatever. It's like when you have these tie-in events, right? These tie-in comics, these external source materials. It's one of those squint and like it'll fit together kind of things. You can't do that with this. Like it doesn't add up, and it's still like I see what you're saying. Like if like this could potentially take place after that mission where Jonesy is. Oh, that's right. I remember what I was gonna bring up now. It could potentially take place after Jonesy tried to find the Imagine's memory, but there's another theory I have that could kind of clean some of this up, right? What if, and hear me out, right? Check this out. What if the version of the Imagined and the order that we had on the island at that time, what if they were snapshots of the sisters? And that's why they didn't have, that's why they didn't have their memories. That's the only way I could see that making sense. And the real sisters went off to a different. Well, actually, no, that wouldn't make sense either.
Well,
No,
because we
because
know this. Yeah, you could go.
Hold up. Didn't the Imagine like already have like full-fledged like connections and like relationships with people? Like she had her own opinions on Paradigm and everything with that. So I don't think it could have been a snapshot.
Yeah, no, because we read in Zero War 3, or like, I don't know, but we found out that the sisters do have snapshots, but they're the battle ready ones. They're with Geno.
Yeah.
But these ones are the original ones that
Right.
Geno like considered failures and just not worthy. So I think that's why like Geno like did something to their memory so they wouldn't remember any of their past. Because remember how like Batman forgot all his past and stuff like that? So they only remembered that they were sisters and everything they did in the loop, and they just became inhabitants of the loop. That's what I think
Well,
happened.
Batman,
you know how-
Batman lost his
hold
memory
up.
because he went through the loop. So the sisters,
Yeah,
That's what the
this is the
sisters had to
same
do
thing
too,
happened to
though.
them.
right?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, when in the timeline of all this, right? Because clearly in the comic, which is taking place during all the Resistance quests and everything, the sisters have their
Yeah.
memories. So I'm wondering if the ones that we did the Resistance quest with were snapshots.
No, I don't think so.
No, what I'd say what it could quite possibly be. We know that the memory was removed in the loop due to the loop, so maybe when they left the island to go to the Marvel universe, that somehow they could remember before the island, because they've only specified that when you're on the island outside of the loop, that's when you only remember stuff from your past loops. What if by leaving the island and going to the Marvel universe, she recovered memories before that?
But the thing
That's what
is,
I'm thinking.
I would argue that she had her memories before they went to the Marvel universe, because there's a line in the first comic where Jonesy's like, I think Jonesy or someone brought up, no, it was I think it was Spider-Man brought up something about their past, like they wanted to resolve something with their past, and I think Spider-Man asked like, so you gonna tell us about that? And she's like, no. He's like, okay, cool, whatever, I'm fine. But like it was implied that they knew they had this deep past already that they were aware of that they didn't want to talk about. You know what I mean? Before they went to the Marvel universe, and that's what's I don't know, man. Like that's a
Oh no, I think I might know.
Go ahead.
She never properly reconnected with her sister until Zero War, right? So what if the Order had some of the information and so did the Imagined? Because the Imagined knew it was related to IO. She knew it was like some horrible thing that they did or whatever. So what if by reconnecting with her sister, because we don't see the Order until late season 2, if I'm correct, I think.
We never saw her at all. We just we got the skin, and we
With
got
skin, yeah.
and we got the poster or whatever.
They're probably still looking for like a voice actor for her, I guess.
Yeah, what
I don't
I'd
know, 'cause-
say, I'd say the sisters reconnected and sort of put the story together with each other. I'd say that's most likely what happened.
But that doesn't.
Maybe.
The problem is that doesn't
But,
make
like-
sense though, because of
Yeah, because
Oh yeah, because they're not supposed to remember.
the Order, they both don't remember, and the Order doesn't want to remember. She just wants to help people. She doesn't care about Geno and all. It's Imagine that's hellbent on Geno and getting revenge, not the Order.
But the fact that she can even see the fact that she even remembers that much is an issue, because in the one of the vibing quests, I forget which week it was, but she was like, she remember when she was talking through the loudspeakers to everybody, trying to convince everyone to trust Paradigm. That she was like,
Yeah.
I don't remember my past. She's like, I don't know what horrible things I could have done. I don't want to think about what horrible things I could have done, but I know that everyone deserves a second chance, right? That is a stark contrast from, oh my God, my daddy is Geno, and like, see, here's the other thing about that too that doesn't make any sense, right? If Jonesy's whole thing was, I can get you to Geno, right? And the foundation's like, and the sisters, I can get you them too. If he had the sisters at his disposal, right? Why the hell didn't he? And the sisters knew what the hell, like they had all these memories that Geno was their dad, and she remembered that they went back home to their house and there was some snapshots waiting there and all this crap. Why the fuck didn't the foundation just use the sisters to find Geno? That's what I'm saying. It doesn't add up. Like, why do you need Jonesy for? You have something better. You have his Jonesy didn't even know who Geno was.
Well,
No,
that's
Klarque,
because
he didn't have the sisters because he asked for Geno and the sisters, so he didn't have.
Right, but that's not the point that I'm trying to make. The point that I'm trying to make is by chapter 3, season 2, he had both of the sisters back working for him, and if they had their memories like they do in the comic, they both have their memories in the comic. Why didn't he just use them to find Geno? That's what's not
because they don't remember that. He's asking for the he wasn't looking for Jones for information and stuff like that. Like when Jones said, I can get you to Geno, like that was because he was stressed and he actually wanted help. And when he said the sisters, he was referring like to the evil sisters. There's definitely like an evil version of the sisters, which are
Oh yeah.
the battle ready snapshot.
Are we sure? Are we sure that that's what he was
Yes.
referring to?
It has to be.
Why?
It has to
Because
be.
the sisters
And
at chapter 2, season 5, the sisters, we didn't even know who the sisters were. They weren't there with the Imagine World. I think he's looking for the original sisters because they were clearly working for. There's some holes here. There's some parts of the story that have not been filled in.
But I still think it's like the evil snapshots.
Yeah,
And the reason
overall,
why
I don't
Jones
think-
said yes, he probably like didn't know like who they were, but he said yes because he was like super stressed out. You could go, Tedious. Sorry.
I was just saying, I don't think there's a point in overanalyzing that part because we don't have the answers right now. I think we can work with what we have right now, but until we learn more about those, sort of battle ready things of the sisters, I think that will be a very unanswered part of the story.
Yeah, we can unfortunately only speculate at that point in time and theorize about it, but that's something that definitely confuses me about the comic. I've kind of strong-armed this whole conversation. What's something else? Let me start with Rezztro. What's something else that you are like, that just like really irks you right now about this whole comic?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's
Shit.
fine.
I
I
just
don't know.
dropped something.
I think it's just the mech arm and like the whole moon base thing again, like you were saying, because I don't know, like that they got the thing like out of nowhere. Like even if that was how the story was supposed to go, how did you get like that mech thing, the mech arm back? You know what I'm saying? Like wouldn't the IO see you getting that mech arm?
I don't think. See, my argument is that they didn't retrieve it from the island. I think they built a new one.
Is it still in the ocean?
But why would they build it like that way? Like wouldn't they want to build like a better one or something?
Well, see, once again, that's another plot hole. They did in the in-game. They did, but in the comic, they just used it. They see, and this is the real world answer to that. What they did is they just used the one model that they had at the time, which was the original mech. They just used that as the baseline for everything because the blue one, the new version, hadn't been made yet.
Yep.
So but in canon, in universe answer, I don't know because like you said, you're right, bro. It doesn't make any sense because I do think that the arm is still in the water. Like they never retrieved.
Yeah, someone just
arm.
said.
No,
someone
they
just
took
said
it
in
out.
chat that it's still in the ocean.
So
Should we
They
check
took it
that?
out
I
at the
don't know.
beginning of this season,
Okay.
according to some people. I haven't checked myself because I don't care.
Yeah, I'll check later.
yeah.
You know what? I don't even like the comics, man. We're just gonna end up like just bullying everything in the comics if we
Good.
keep like, yeah.
Look, I appreciate the art look good and stuff like that, but like, it's just they made mistakes, and I like, not mistakes. There's like a bunch of inconsistencies, and like we just gotta point it out. They're a billion-dollar company, and I understand like some people want to defend them, but there are
Yeah,
issues.
there's so
if
many
you
people that
defend
will
them
just
and
go,
you
"Oh,
don't,
yeah."
yeah.
Tedious, let him go. Let him go.
I'm sorry, I have too much to say.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Like,
Go-
if you don't address these mistakes, they're just gonna keep on going and repeating these mistakes. Like, I see a lot of people who like want to defend them, and I like try to defend them, but like I just can't because they're gonna keep on
Yeah.
repeating these mistakes, and it's just gonna go to complete crap.
Yeah, the biggest thing for me, like I think the comics are well done. Like we said, the art, like if we're talking like analyzing it from like a comic book standpoint, the art is well done. The story, if this was just like a self-contained story, the story's actually pretty decent. It does have its low points, like all comics do, but I think generally speaking, it's a really fun comic. The issue though is these comics are designed to tie into the lore and the story of the game, and because of the disconnect, I think here's the deal. I think a 5-issue series was a bit ambitious for them to do. I'm glad they did it and it was cool, but the problem is there's a clearly miscommunication between Marvel and
Fortnite,
Epic.
yeah.
You know, in terms of like
Yeah.
where the story was going, like there's no cohesion there between the two, and that's where they dropped the ball. And so like the fans of this, the really hardcore nerds like us now, 101 of you watching, shout out to y'all, that like care about this stuff really deeply. Like it confuses the hell out of us. And quite frankly, guys, the thing that we're just gonna have to like accept is that there's gonna be some massive plot holes, and some of these plot holes they tried to correct by, like, for example, we can talk about this, making Paradigm and Singularity two different characters, which I just
Oh my god.
y'all want
Stupid.
to
That
talk
made
about
more
that?
plot
Annoyed
holes.
me.
Didn't fix anything. Yeah,
It
sure.
didn't do anything.
I feel like I understand from a certain point of view why they would do that, but at the same time, it just breaks the entire storyline. Like, I don't know, because people are saying, like, since she was in the vault, she would be like the whole IO person or whatever. I don't know. I gotta think this through. Do you guys have
Look,
anything to say?
the one thing when me and Clark talked like a while back, actually not that long ago, we were talking about how if the paradigm was singularity, then the paradigm should have been in the singularity suit on the ice moon.
Mm-hmm.
So it does clear that up.
Right.
It also does clear up the whole vault thing. And I do think it clears it up. I just think the misdirection was so.
But you know what it doesn't clear up though? It does not clear up. Actually, hold on a second. This is a problem. Hold on. I just realized something. This is a bigger problem than we thought it was, and here's why. Season X, right? There's a shrine of Singularity in Neo Tilted, right? As the hero, the one Singularity as the
Season
one who,
9, I think.
Season 9 as the one who's Season 9 as the one who saved us from the from the monster, right? She was intended to be the pilot of. I don't care what they say. She was 110% intended to be the pilot. That's why they have a freaking shrine of her in the middle of the city.
No, the statue appeared before the final showdown though.
Did it?
Yeah, it did because
That's right.
It
You're
was there
right.
before the final showdown. It was at the beginning of season 9.
which doesn't make sense. Why would Paradigm use a sword of someone like of some? They were intended to be the same person. I don't know why they changed it.
Christos Gage messes it up even more though, because he said the IO, like I don't know, somebody asked a question, but he said the IO was looking for Singularity. That's why they were digging up the vault. Like if she's part of your division or like faction, whatever, why like wouldn't they have cameras like
The IO was
everywhere
looking
tracking
for
down every single
Singularity?
person? Yes, they were. According to
missed
Christos
that.
Gage, they were looking for Singularity. Yeah.
Okay,
And I was like,
that brings
what?
up other
that
brings
makes
up so
no
many.
sense.
Okay, so that brings up like 10 other questions. Like for example, okay, so what the hell was she doing in the vault? What was the and like it wasn't the vault was also like it was a spaceship. That was our first time it had been implied that aliens outside of the like the little markings on the randomly on the map, but like that was the first time there was like any real evidence of there being aliens on the Fortnite island, and like that. The vault was basically a spaceship that was buried underground. So, like, what the hell? What was she doing in there? How long was she in there for? And why was she in there?
There's also another inconsistency. You know,
Why was
the
the 0 point
paradigm-
there?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you know the paradigm or the singularity loading screen called like ready to fight or whatever shows her in front of the mech. Why would she be ready to fight if she is not the one that piloted it?
Exactly.
Like they were planning to be the same person 100%.
They just switched it up because of Brie Larson.
Went, hold on, this girl plays Fortnite.
Yeah.
She's from Marvel. We're too obsessed with Marvel or whatever. She acts in Marvel. Let's just.
We're gonna get some more money.
Seriously, man.
I don't know, man. Like,
You know what's weird?
no, go ahead, Rez. What's weird?
If you look at the ready to launch loading screen, like he said, like Tia said, you can see that she's wearing her old suit, but then in the cinematic she was wearing her new suit, and in the event she was wearing her new suit. So I'm confused why she like is wearing her old suit in the loading screen.
Let me see
Is
something.
it that hard to change the model?
Let me see something. Ready to
Is it? Are you talking about the collision loading screen?
Yeah, the collision loading screen, yeah. She's wearing
she
her
is.
regular old paradigm suit. But in the cinematic, like, and the mech is already ready, like, done, right? In the cinematic, they were still building it, and she was already in her new suit. Then why is she in her old one again?
Oh my god.
And then in this season, she's back in her old one, too. Like, and then in the teaser, when she's drowning, she's in her new one. What's going on? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Huh. Yeah, that's I don't know, man.
The art is so inconsistent. Oh my god.
The thing is, I don't think honestly,
Mhm.
I don't think Epic cares enough. They just want like a general storyline that they can give us to kind of.
I think Donald should care though.
He does. I mean, he
But you gotta consider it's
does.
one dude making the entire story, right? Like, isn't it just Donald?
Yeah, that's true.
So like, no
I-
one else really has an input.
Well, no, they did say with the Zero War comics, he's not the writer or he's not part of the writing. He's just a story consultant. So they would have just showed it to him briefly,
Bruh.
and he goes, "Yeah, cool."
Yeah, that's how Dragon Ball works. Like with Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama is the one who made the original manga for Dragon Ball, but now they've got a guy named
Yeah.
Toyotaro that handles it. But like Toriyama is like he'll
Mhm.
draw what they basically call the manuscript, the blueprint, right? And then Toyotaro fills in the gaps. So he'll say, okay, Goku gets a new form here. They're gonna travel to a planet here, but all the little things that happen in between, like all the different fights and stuff, like Toyotaro has to fill out. I'm
Yeah.
assuming that's what Marvel and Epic or Marvel and Mustard are kind of doing when it comes to this story.
He's
Like,
just failing.
like, well, that's the thing. Like, here's the issue. That's not unique to. This isn't unique to Fortnite because Dragon Ball has the same problems. Like, anytime you have somebody that writes like a general outline, and you have another guy that comes in and fills in your outline with like, okay, I want to add this and this and this and this and this. There's always these little plot holes that pop up because you didn't sit down and actually talk through fleshing out a full story.
Yeah.
Like they need a continuity, what's called a continuity editor. They need a continuity editor to go in here and say, hey, no guys, this doesn't work, this doesn't work, this doesn't work. You need to clean this up here. We got to make sure the suit is the same here, like all that stuff. But they don't have that. So
They said
Yeah.
Epic looked over the comics though, and I'm like, if they looked over the comics, why didn't they
because
how'd
they don't
approve that?
care, because they don't. That's the thing. Epic as an entity
care.
does not care enough about, like, they're not worried about the lore. They're worried about their profit margins. They want to know, okay,
true.
how much
Yeah.
money are we going to make off of this? How many more Fortnite skins can we sell to these kids? You know, how many more characters can we get out of this? You know, that's their main thing, right? That's why that Paradigm skin will probably be in the next Battle Pass. You know, because it's going to be a huge, and that's why they're also going to have Brie. That's why they're also having Brie Larson as the Paradigm. That's why they changed up Singularity and Paradigm's origin, because having a celebrity in there draws like it draws like the casual audience in to buy the game just to support that celebrity, right?
Don't people like
Yeah.
dislike Brie Larson
Exactly.
more than like her? Like,
It's
I don't know. Like,
it-
more people dislike her.
Kinda.
That's what I've heard at least.
As an actor, yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
of some
like-
comments that she made in the past. Yeah. I mean, you could
Look, I don't
argue
know,
that.
It's not,
but...
it's not a
And she
smart
does
move.
NFTs and stuff like that. Like, no, go away.
Whoa,
I
hold
just
on.
wanted
Wait, hold on, bro. You're not
Singularity.
on the NFT gang, bro. Like, hold on. You're not putting
No.
thousands of dollars in NFTs and crypto. Dog.
No.
Bro, you're clearly not a Zoomer, bro. Yeah, listen, you gotta sip your chai tea latte with your avocado French toast at a Starbucks, and then just trade crypto all day on your computer and buy monkey NFTs.
Hell yeah.
That's the meta,
You
bro.
gotta
Come
plan
on
out.
now, get it together.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Comic just super confusing. But I think we did a good job covering our biggest grievances with it. Let me see, what else did I have for
Yeah.
us? Do
mean,
you guys have
talking about
anything
the
else you wanted to
teasers-
add about the comic before we moved on to something
yes.
else?
Definitely. I would definitely think something we should touch upon is the teasers for next season. I
Oh.
think that's a very important thing to do.
Where
Yeah.
are my manners? Well, that's probably why everyone's here right now. Let's talk about it. Holy crap! Oh my god, these teasers, bro. Okay,
Okay.
go. You know what?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tedious. I know you're dying to. I know you're dying
I'm-
to talk about this. I'll let you take the
Now,
reins.
if anyone, I'm just ask if anyone, like, if I don't finish like fully explaining or whatever, this is just a tiny little plug. There is a video better explaining it on the channel. I'm just plugging it, obviously. Anyways, I will briefly explain what I think the teasers are. So I made a video. Oh, what was it? Like a theory about the liquid, like the goo liquid, whatever, being Spire related. That's now been confirmed, obviously, because it's like chrome, chromium, whatever. What I find really interesting, as soon as you know that, what was that teaser line? It was like chrome will consume all or something like that.
Yeah.
That
Chrome will
reminded
be
me so
everything Chrome will
much.
consume.
Yeah, that reminded me so much of like sort of the Cube Queen's motive in a sense. That reminded me of her sort of thing, like leave nothing behind, like nothing will remain whatever.
Mhm.
And also, like, what I find really interesting is the spire and everything did link back to darkness, as we were saying earlier. So with all this, like the red cube talk as well, with the butterflies, like I don't know if this is leading up to, like, I'd say it's Halloween related.
I agree.
That's what I'm
They
getting
have.
at.
It's absolutely. If it's not Halloween related, then it's just stupid. We need another
Yeah.
Halloween season. It has to be proper, not like season 8. Season 8
Season 8
was
was trash.
a
Yeah.
terrible. They had like a whole concert planned and everything, and they just scrapped it. It was so stupid. I don't know what they're
Yeah.
doing.
Season 8 was like basically Fortnite season 7.5. There was barely any map changes. The loot pool was pretty much the same.
Yep.
Like it was, the story was, we thought it was going to build up to something interesting. It didn't. Other than the end event was
So
cool.
glad it ended.
But actually in the last podcast I did, Dag actually explained, Dag and JoJo explained why that was. But I think JoJo was the one who said that basically Fortnite has an A team and a B team. The A team typically works on the premier seasons, like season 7, like all the summer season stuff like that. The B team is the one that kind of does the the more kind of like relaxed, laid back seasons, like season 8. So
Really?
Dag, and the part that Dag threw in was that there was Dag didn't name his source, but he said but Dag's got some connections. But he basically said that there was someone that he knew that basically said that there was season 8 was not supposed to be the last season of chapter 2. They were supposed to go for I think like 10 seasons in total, and then we were supposed to get into chapter 3. But because the game was in such a bad state, they ended it. And so that's why we got chapter 3 and the flip side when we did. So
everybody was saying they had to do that. So.
Yeah, so it got kind of rushed. But like, the these new leaks for season 4, I'm very intrigued by this. I find the whole concept of this liquid metal, like it's very interesting. Like it's something a little different, and like we've seen like signs of this before on the Fortnite map, like with the Chaos Agent, with even I would even argue like the Slurp Juice, and then Steamy Stacks. Like there's been hints to this in the past, and someone on my YouTube channel, I forgot who the name of the person, but they commented on my video and they said they recommended for me to do the Save the World quests that have the Chaos Agent in them, because I guess it gives the Chaos Agent's backstory. But I guess the Chaos Agent is some kind of scientist, and that he's been experimenting on people for a while and kind of liquefying them.
Look, okay, I don't know. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with this. I don't know that it's Chaos Agent related, because this goo and liquid chromium seem very, very different.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be the same. Also, I touched upon something to do with the teasers as well. All the things that turn to chromium are natural. They say there's organic pesticides that turn into the chromium. There's the
milk
there's the pure milk. Yeah.
Oh.
And what's really interesting is nothing that's like plastic or like metal or like materialist. So yeah, like that. That doesn't turn chromium, because if you look, when they pour the milk into the bowl, when you pour the milk into the bowl, it covers all the like cereal and the milk,
But not the bowl.
but not the bowl.
Well, the cereal's not organic though.
I mean, like it doesn't.
But it does get the box
anything.
then later.
Yeah, that's the thing. It does affect objects. It doesn't just affect organic life.
Yeah.
And obviously it affects well, yeah, like you said,
But it doesn't affect like metal thing or like.
Maybe
we don't know.
We don't.
Maybe
Really
the organic
understand
thing
it
is like
properly,
teasing the Bloom Watcher. I don't know, cause like she's like plant.
nature
I
and
don't know.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, they
it could
did.
be teasing that.
What's really weird is they did say there was a nature element with the Phantasm quests, and that makes me think Bloom Watcher's like a nature element, and possibly she's preserving things in the chromium.
Wait, hold on. What are the Phantasm quests?
The Phantasm. You go to the item shop. Just look. Go to the. It's like a condor type guy at the bottom of the.
You're talking about that new skin that Phantasm level up quest pack. Okay, yeah, I see.
So his quests basically what that is, you have to collect tokens for ice or like water. So you have to collect water, fire, air, and earth. And obviously we know dark is an element from the older Cube Queen stuff, as well as there was an arcane art skin that like confirmed them relating to ice and fire. So that leaves us with ice, fire, dark, air, and earth. And like earth or nature or whatever, that makes sense to be Bloom Watcher. And also chromium is one of the like stronger earth elements, or like scientific elements at least. So I'm definitely I'm confident that could somewhat relate to Bloom Watcher. But then you have Klarque saying sometimes, which I totally agree, that the Bloom Watcher could have been a misdirection for her not really being a bad character.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
I definitely think that's possible.
Go ahead, Rezztro. Give your 2 cents.
Yeah, like yesterday I was just thinking, I posted on my Twitter that the Bloom Watcher is trying to like, I don't know, I couldn't like really express it correctly, but like she's like trying to like protect the map and the 0 point.
Yeah.
But I just don't know how to explain it correctly.
So the video that I put out yesterday broke it down, and so this is kind of the gist of it. So this entire season, the Bloom Watcher hasn't done anything to destroy the map. Everything has been done to repair it. And and keep in mind, this is not the first time we've seen evidence of her. The first time was in the Zero Crisis event, so Chapter 2, Season 6.
The Bloom,
Right.
She appears. The Bloom appears as a natural response, a defense mechanism to damage being done to the 0 point. It's almost, and it kind of goes along with that nature, with the nature theme, in the sense that like the Bloom Watcher is kind of like, imagine the Bloom, and I didn't explain this in my video, but imagine the Bloom Watcher as kind of the mother of the 0 point, right? Like the 0 point's kind of her baby, and she's trying to do is she's trying to protect it, right? And so because we've damaged the 0 point because of all the different stuff that we've been going on, this war between IO and 7, all this crazy nonsense. The first time the Foundation kind of was able to put everything back together, and here's the thing, Tedious, and this is how your theory and my theory tie together, because I didn't necessarily disagree with the chromium element, but I'm still holding on to the chaos agent or something. I'm going to tie it all together in a second, but hear me out. So now think about what happened. Okay, so the Foundation, he comes, he basically he's trying to heal the 0 point. He's putting it all back together, right? And then a spire forms around it. The spire, you could argue, is another natural defense mechanism, but it's a more corrupted version, and somehow it has ties to the last reality. That's why all those runes and everything are on it. That's why Raz was overtaken by the power of the of the chromium, right? And if we look at the beach tide Raz, or whatever the hell that new skin is, he's covered in like a liquid metal, like a solidified metal armor that's clearly Spire inspired.
Right.
It solidifies very quickly as well.
Yeah, you're right. He does have like that chromium color on it.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, that's why I used that skin last night. I was playing on stream, but there's more to it. So hear me out. This is how, because here's the thing. Hold on. Hang on a second. I'm dying over here. Wait for it.
You good?
All right, we're good. So hear me out. This is a really, really big 5-head theory here. Okay, hope everybody's following along. Now, okay, Spire forms. All right, all the events of Chapter 2, Season 6 happen. Okay, now, fast forward. The 0 point, I like to call it the donut personally. The donut keeps getting messed with, all right? Everybody's messing with the donut, playing basketball with the donut. The donut's breaking apart. We ended up freeing the donut at the end of the last season, okay? Which was a mistake. Because if we go all the way back to Season 1, the 0 point clearly needs to be contained. Its home is within the loop, within the island, covered. The 7, they thought that they could just leave it open, leave it free, leave it to its own devices, but that is a huge risk to reality. Yeah. So what happened is the Bloom Watcher is now able to, because of all the crap that we've done, the 0 point is now free. The Bloom Watcher is actually able to freely be on the Fortnite island. And I would argue that if the Foundation hadn't have sealed the 0 point up and the Spire formed around him after that, if that hadn't have happened, it would have been the Bloom Watcher instead. And also, think of this as well. Chapter 2, Season 6, what did we see on the island? there were a bunch of weird alien-looking plants similar to the ones that we have on the island right now. This whole thing has been connected for some time, but that was the first time. Think about it. Chapter 2, Season 6, going into Season 7, there were all those weird, like in the middle of the map, right? Where the 0 point always is, in the middle of the map, there were a bunch of those weird alien-looking trees, and they were growing up.
Season 7?
That was Season 6 and 7, I believe.
I thought 6 was just the primal, like the orange stuff.
Season 6 was prime.
The orange. Sorry.
No,
yeah,
sorry. Season 6 was primal themed, but the middle of the island, I could be wrong, but if I remember correctly, because I didn't play that season that much, but the middle, I thought the middle of the island had a bunch of the alien rocks and like trees growing up through the middle of it.
I don't think
No,
so.
the middle
Not
of
from
the
what I
island was
remember. I thought that was
I don't
Season
remember
7.
that.
Maybe it was
Yeah.
maybe it was Season 7 when that. I know for a
Season
fact.
7 it was because it was
Yeah.
the aftermath.
Yeah.
But
After it
but
got
still okay,
shot.
but still even then it still adds to my point that there was still evidence, like signs of the Bloom Watcher being there, right? But now my point is that the Bloom Watcher is now she's free, right? She's free to roam and kind of heal things. That's why you're seeing POIs from the old map come over to this map, because the whole reason why there's not supposed to be two sides of the Fortnite island. It was always originally
it's 'cause
supposed
of
to be
black hole.
one, right? The black hole
Yeah.
event, we ripped everything apart and split it between two halves. She's trying to mend it and fuse everything together. Now, let's go to Tedius's theory, talking about the chromium, right? The chromium does appear to be a natural byproduct of the reality tree, or it's, we can call it reality sap, chromium, whatever. But
Yeah.
but here's the thing. The Bloom Watcher does not need the Bloom Watcher doesn't require chromium in order to abduct people. It doesn't require chromium to transport people or things, because she's been doing
Because she's been transporting the objects. Yeah.
Yeah, she's been transporting
And the
objects this entire
locations.
season. Now, okay, let's take a sidestep because this is important. Let's look at the back of Malik's shield. And as a matter of fact, let me just go to that in my.
Yeah, I'll go to that as well.
Let's look at this, gentlemen. We all go here. Where is that actually? There it is. Okay. So let's look at
Well,
Malik's
I put an
shield,
R.
chat.
I didn't mean to put an R.
Okay. Now hear me out. Wait. What are you gasping about, bro?
No. We'll talk about after.
Okay, so hear me out, all right? Because this whole theory is all connecting together. The back of the shield clearly is a reference to the teaser that's coming up in season 4, right? There's the hand, there's the goo, and there is a ghostly image that is clearly in control of this substance, right?
Yes.
That ghostly image has no bearing or likeness to the Bloom Watcher whatsoever.
Watcher.
So clearly, although yes, the reality sap is a natural byproduct of the reality tree, which is chromium, right? Which is related to the spire. I would argue that there is something else, another entity that is corrupting it. Not corrupting the Bloom Watcher, but corrupting that aspect of reality. And that it might have something to do with the last reality, or maybe, and this is why I would still argue the Chaos Agent, because the Chaos Agent is the only living liquid metal character that we know of, as far as I know, in Fortnite. As far to my knowledge, there's no other living liquid metal character. And
there's other goo characters, but not
there's other goo
liquid.
characters, but they were created by, from my understanding, is that they were created by the Chaos Agent. For example, the Slurp, that Slurp squad. They were I was told today that they were actually created by the Chaos Agent. The Chaos Agent has been experimenting on people for a long time, experimenting with the ability to turn people into liquefied forms, whether it was the Slurp juice or, going back to the Chapter 2 map, the steamy stacks. He was playing. What was he playing around with that steamy stacks? He was playing around with with basically liquefied versions of the cube energy. Now, keep this in mind too. The cube energy, the cubes are directly related to the spire, as we just confirmed, because of Raz. So, and if the spire is like a hardened version of reality sap from the reality tree, it would stand to reason that there is some connection between the last reality, the cubes, even the liquefied version of the cubes, as well as this ghostly entity on the back of Malik's shield that's in control of that reality sap, that liquefied chromium. I think the point is this, because I understand the point that, like, The Chromium looks nothing like the Chaos Agent, but I would argue that it doesn't have to. The point that I'm making is that the Chaos Agent has experimented with different forms of liquids, different forms of substances like that, but Chromium is probably the most pure and the most potent liquid metal or like liquid type substance that can be used. And I think that the Chaos Agent is either a minion of this demonic creature on the back of the back wing, or that's his true form, and he's in control of the Chromium, of the liquid metal, and the Bloom Watcher is like there's kind of a yin and yang thing, like a good and evil. Like the Bloom Watcher is the good defense mechanism. Wow, the Bloom Watcher is the good defense mechanism for the 0 point. But the Chaos Agent, or whatever this entity is the evil side, which is where you get the Chromium and the Spire from. That is my whole theory for everything. That's what I got. I'm done. Fuck. Does that make sense?
Yes. I thought that monster was originally. I thought it was like the one on Dr. Sloan's loading screen, but then like when I compared the faces, it just didn't match up. So I tried to like compare it with the Bloom Watcher, and I don't know, it looks a bit similar. I just feel like I agree with your theory, but I feel like this could be like, I don't know, like the Bloom Watcher's skull or something. Like they're just not trying to reveal that it's the Bloom Watcher that the Griffin is destroying, so like it wouldn't like spoil anything.
And initially I thought it was Oro. That's what I initially went to. I know that's probably wrong, but I don't know if you guys know, Oro has a lot of relations to not necessarily nature but life as a whole. Like him and Midas both have like the sun and like flowers as a core part of their design. So
I would see
like if
Midas is another. It's interesting you bring Midas up, because I feel like Midas is related to this as well, because Midas has the ability to, like, I don't want to, like, it's not necessarily liquid metal, but Midas does have like a metal ability where he's able to turn other things, people, objects into metal, into gold, right? So it kind of borders. It's like a cousin element to the Chromium. It's like a similar power. So I would argue that, like I said, this is Midas. There's some connection between Midas and that power and the Chromium and how all that works, because if you look at the Razskin
and everything,
the Razskin is like, it's a similar power. Like Raz seems to have a similar ability, but instead of gold, it's Chromium.
Yes.
So that's kind of, it's kind of how I look at the whole thing. But
so you're saying it's more the Chaos Agent and whatever, this liquefying concept isn't just Chromium, right? Like
right. Like it
does
basically, it takes many forms. Anything that can take organic material or any material really and transform it into something else, into this metal, into like a metal object. It all comes from a similar power.
Yet what I don't understand is, why does whatever this teaser that's been like on Twitter or whatever, why does that want things to be specifically crime? Like what does that do?
I think it's just, how do I say this? My argument, my theory is that it has something to do with the Spire, and has something to and the last reality. The Spire and the last reality are connected, and we don't know what that connection is yet. Maybe it's like, I don't know which one is in control of the other, right? Like which one's the more dominant, but like you got to think the last reality was attracted to the Spire for a reason.
I think it'd be balanced, like you said, like the yin and yang. It's creation and destruction. The last reality is destruction, but wouldn't the 0 point be creation?
Yes,
because it creates stuff.
Yes,
so it's like a yin and yang balance. Yeah.
What I also what was I gonna say? The Spire cult logo is on the IO symbol, right? So
is it?
What? Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's weird.
So, like what I'm thinking as well, is it possible that like the Spire Guardian, or if Bloom Watcher is related to this, right? Is it possible that one of those characters is part of this Geno inner circle? Because
I had a theory. I had a theory that Geno introduced the cubes to the last reality. I didn't think that they were like a natural byproduct of the last reality, because
Right.
because it
Yeah, I
seems.
have a different theory on that. But
Go ahead. What's your take
So-
on it?
I had the idea that, this elemental collection idea of collecting dangerous things. I had an idea that the cubes were those. Other monsters were part of that. And the Cube Queen, instead of doing what they were supposed to do, sort of abused that and went out of line, because that does kind of match up with her kind of whole arc. But look, it could quite possibly be wrong. Obviously, I'm just desperately trying to relate everything back to the elementals because I'm obsessed with them too much. But-
I feel like next season may be elemental related because I saw a tweet
Yes.
and some dude said that I don't know. Here, let me find it really quick. He said everything was gold. I don't know. He said that there's more than just chromium in those teasers. I don't know, and he
You
was trying
sure?
to tease something. Yeah, and people are pointing out that there's like gold objects in each of those teasers. Like there's one with the girl, like some of her makeup is like all gold, and then with the nature lady, there's like this chair or table that was completely golden, and
Hold on.
then
I'll look at it. I'll look at it.
yeah, and then the
That's-
dude with the cereal, the coffee maker was golden.
Let's take a
Ah,
peek.
that's
So-
right. Okay, there's in the skincare one. There is a box in the background that is entirely gold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
there's
and then
a
the next
chair.
one. In the next
gonna
one, there's
be
a
on
chair
the
that's
left.
entirely gold. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
the
coffee
next one,
maker,
there's
I'm
this-
like 50-50 on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, they're definitely right.
Is that? But I'm
Gold.
just wondering. Is that a reach though? Let me go pull these videos up. Chat. We're gonna take a peek at them too.
No, it's
Well,
not.
I don't
It's
know because this
okay, the
this
coffee maker.
leaker-
I'm not sure.
This Geno leaker says that this is what he said. He said everything was gold, everything will be chrome. The teasers show more, and it's not just chrome. So
Okay.
there's something else playing here. So I don't know.
Well, that makes me think it
Hold
can
on
be
a sec.
Chaos Age
Hold on a second.
related.
I'm looking. Okay, so look, I'm looking at the first video right now. Right, this girl is applying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's like a gold object in the background in the bottom right hand corner of the first frame.
Yes.
Okay, I do see something, but all right. So that's one thing. Okay, cool. Let's look at the
And then
next
you go
one.
to the plant one as well.
What's going on with the planche? I don't. What's gold in this?
The chair in the,
on the
in
left,
the left.
there's a chair, golden chair.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh,
Oh, I've just seen
there's a
something
golden
as
chair
well.
back
It
there.
says that
right
the
there.
it says that the people in those teasers could become skins for the battle pass.
That's what I was. Oh shit, yeah. I was
Yeah.
thinking that too yesterday. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, I think that because like their names are weird. Like, what was the first chick's name? Let me see here. It's Malibu,
Malibu
Amy. Like who? What the fuck? What? Like, how
Why
how
would
is
they
that?
Given...
I
Yeah, why would
searched up
they
who
do that?
Malibu Amy was on the internet. It didn't give me anything. Just like some random.
Okay,
person.
it's a character definitely. Also,
My
we
best
we
organic
have seen the
pesticides for
skin
your-
of that plant girl before.
So let me play this
of
one
that
for you.
girl making
Willow
the plant
here.
Yeah,
Here's my
they just
best
show like a picture.
organic
in the survey. Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
this chick's name is Willow, and then the other guy, we don't know his name, but you know what I also think, because you know what was teased. One of the things that was teased was like this might be a time travel theme season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have a feeling, right? Hear me out, and I'm praying that this would be the case. I'm a super big fan of this franchise, but I'm thinking that they might introduce the liquid metal Terminator from Terminator 2 in this season, because this is
That
the,
would
maybe.
be
the theme was rumored to be time travel, and I still think that like chromium is like the kind of like the overarching like villain or kind of element that we're focusing on, but that doesn't necessarily take away from the fact that the theme of the season could still be like time travel based, right? So like what if if they still go off the time travel theme, they could really work in the liquid metal Terminator into this, and I think that would be like a really interesting like way to throw that in as either like a battle pass skin or like maybe a item shop skin or something at some point. Reintroduce the Terminator skins in, but I think that there might be a chance that we could see that because Doc Brown. They said it was rumored that Doc Brown might end up being from Back to the Future. He might end up being like the secret skin, and obviously Back to the Future. That's a whole time travel movie. Back to the Future and Terminator are like the two biggest time travel movies. Like on the
no. Isn't the bonus skin confirmed to be Spider-Gwen though?
I think it's the tier 100 skin. I don't think it's the secret skin.
I thought it was a tier
Oh,
one.
they're having two collabs.
That's what they did this
you-
season. They had
weren't
Star
they
Wars
having-
and Indiana
I know.
Jones.
I just hate that.
I know, bro.
I just want
Okay,
to
but Indiana
pick up.
Jones
I'll see it.
completely useless.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with
Indiana-
anything. This season
They
was
just
such
put
a
him in there for a relic. Like seriously.
they no, I think they put the relic
Season
in there
was
because
such a
they got
waste.
the rights to the Indiana Jones license.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
they're just like, oh well, how can we? We got all these properties we got to do something with this season. How can we loop them all together? Fucking put a relic in. Week 4 quests. It's like, okay.
Do you guys? I just want to point out something in the chat. Tater, very good theorist, by the way. So if you listen to the name of that character from the trailer, Willow, there's already a Fortnite skin called Willow, and it has parts of it made of goo.
That doll girl, right?
Yeah, and her hands are made of goo.
Hold on, what? I don't remember this.
If you look up the Final Reckoning, all of the characters are made of goo in some way. You have what is it, the Final Reckoning Fortnite.
The final
no,
is that
not
it?
the
Wait, is that the
Final
name of the
Reckoning.
skin?
No, only Willow does. Not the Willow has like that's shadow stuff.
Do
That's
I
not
have that
goo.
skin? The skin's name is Willow. Oh, this
Willow,
one,
yeah.
this ghost chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think is that goo or is
Sorry,
that
not the
shadow?
final
A
Reckoning.
wandering spirit
Not
with
the
unfinished business part. Yeah.
Not the Final
See?
Reckoning.
Hold on a second. This ties into my theory. It seems like what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a pattern here, right? The black goo. It seems to trap spirits. It seems like it absorbs
That's what I
people.
was saying in my video. Yeah.
Like it absorbs people, and like it kind of ties into like I said that in my video too. Like maybe the chaos agent is a wandering soul that's
It's a
trapped in an
wandering spirit, yeah.
elemental substance, and it seems like that. Like, okay, hold on. What about that other chick that we got? That was the goth chick that was caught between dimensions. Remember in the
Fedora?
Hold up. I just found a really good thing
Fedora?
to back up that theory.
yeah, I
Clark,
think
Did you?
did I what?
Yeah.
Sorry,
I was
Clark.
looking
Did
for it.
you get the Chapter 2 Season 6 Battle Pass?
Yes,
Okay. Did you get to tier 100 or not?
I did not. And yes, Fedora
Do you have-
Rez.
Do you have the Soul's Reach back bling?
So, let me check. Soul's Reach.
The Soul's it shows 2 hands encased in chromium, and they're referenced as souls.
I don't have that one now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what she might be doing? If Clark is right that the Bloom Watcher is like the mother of the Zero
How
Point,
do I
whatever,
turn
right?
around?
Then
Yeah.
she's like making everything chromium, so whoever goes there, like their soul is like they like die basically. So nobody can get to the 0 point.
Wait,
anymore.
wait. Time out. Let's rewind. Hold on a second. On to your point. Boys, what's the theme of the season? Paradise.
Whatever
Paradise.
that means.
Someone in my chat yesterday brought up a really good point. They thought that paradise could mean like heaven. Right? So what
But
if
it
the
would be heaven for the antagonist.
No,
or
no,
for
but
whoever's doing this.
No,
chromium
hear me
stuff,
out.
right?
I'm going
That's
off
what
of
I
your
was
theory.
gonna
What
say.
if the Bloom Watcher is trying to bring people into paradise? He's trying to free them from their souls being trapped in the goo, in the liquid metal. You see what I'm saying? Because like from what we're seeing, all these characters that have some direct correlation to that substance, they seem to be either trapped between dimensions, like what's this chick's name?
Federa?
Yeah, Federa.
Federa.
She seems to be trapped between dimensions. The ghost chick, she's a wandering soul. She's lost. And what's his name? The Chaos Agent. He seems to be a soul. He's living liquid metal, right? There's like a theme here. What I'm saying is for Paradise, what if the Bloom Watcher, if we're going off the yin and yang concept, right? What if the Bloom Watcher is trying to take people to paradise? He's trying to get them out of this chaos that they're stuck in, because the goo is not going to bring people to paradise. You see, the whole concept, that whole word paradise was so weird to me, because that's what I asked in a video yesterday. I'm like, paradise for who?
I think it's as Rezztro was just saying. I think it's the antagonist perception of paradise.
Yeah.
I don't think it's.
Yeah.
It sounds like a sequel to Vibing. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, and that's what worries me a bit, because I had like a bad feeling about when I heard about Vibin and like its title and all that crap. And
Yeah, same.
here we are. So, yeah, I'm having like 50-50 right now with this next season. But I think it's going to be like paradise for the antagonist. So that's why like it's
Yes.
gonna become spooky and stuff, not like heaven, because then that wouldn't go like with the whole spooky theme that it seems to be leaning to.
I think what I was arguing is that Paradise is kind of like the underlying, like you can still have all the spooky stuff because you're still like even with Paradise you're still talking about death, right? But if this season builds up to an end event, and the Bloom Watcher, and let's say that everything we presume so far with this collective theory here is correct, right? What if the Bloom Watcher is a good guy? The Spire, Chromium Metal, and the Bloom Watcher are a yin and yang aspect of protection for the 0 point. One represents creation and nurturing. The other one represents destruction and entrapment. What if we're building through this Paradise season? We're building up by basically fighting off the Chromium, ultimately getting help from the Bloom Watcher. Then that's the end of it. All the souls that are trapped within the Chromium get released, bringing them into Paradise by the end of the season. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know it's kind of a stretch, but I'm just saying like it fits.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I feel like with all of this as well, it makes me think. This is something I pointed out in the video as well. It's I know, Klarque, you're pretty set on the idea that Bloom Watcher is this protagonist, this protector. But what I'd more say it is with this idea of this antagonist perception of Paradise, I think everyone thinks what they're doing is right for different reasons. I don't think there's a good or bad, because it's like with its perfect example is the elementals. Ice King is trapping these beings that could be seen as evil because he's like trapping things, but then again he's helping the Omniverse. But then Fire King was trying to better realities with them, which also could be seen as good. But they're both still against each other.
Hang on, but was he trying to make a better reality, or was he trying to make a reality that he wanted? Those are two different things.
I think it was in what he wanted in his image.
And that doesn't. And then so here's the thing. See now what you're doing is you're getting into moralistic arguments, which I love that. I love like you talking about theology, more right versus wrong, like moral arguments. Oh my God, bro, don't get me started. But like
the thing is, I think it's the complete opposite of that. I think it's a bunch of people's different perspectives of what they think reality should be like.
That's true. That's true, and that's the overarching theme for all of this, because we found out that's what Geno wants, right? Geno is trying to create the perfect utopian reality with only the best of the best in it, right? But once again, like that's neither. I would argue that that's neither here nor there, right? I think that there are just some things that like are, if we're going by this whole storyline, some things are just objectively bad, right? Like wiping out, like Geno seems to want to wipe out most of reality and just have a select few. Like he's like Omniverse Hitler. Yes, that's what Geno is. Geno's trying to
literally. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, he's trying. That's an objectively bad thing. Like he's trying to mess with the fabric of nature and reality on an omniversal level to try to create his perfect utopian society. But the issue, when you come into I'm not going to get into like a whole big philosophical thing about this, but the issue when you come into that realm is like the person who has that ideology. Why is it that your ideology is the superior one compared to everybody else? Because the issue with sentient beings that have finite lives that are not omnipotent, right? Well, you don't know everything. How can you make a judgment call that's going to be right for everybody? That's the issue. And that's when and the other thing is too, some things are just objectively bad. Geno and a lot of these villains, they have the means justify the ends kind of strategy, right? But that doesn't mean that what they're doing is objectively good. That just means just because what you think is good doesn't make that objectively good. But that's, once again, that's a totally different argument, totally different podcast, totally different conversation.
It also ties back to you know how the Cube Queen says, I think she says in her anthem whenever, I'm doing what's right or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm doing what's right. You fight on this fight or whatever. Yeah,
and of course they're all gonna say, and that's the point, guys. Like they
think
that's the nature of conflict. When you have conflict, it's two people that have opposing ideologies, and they both think that theirs is the right one.
No, but what I'm saying is that I don't think it's just a two-sided thing. I don't think it's just a two-sided war like a bunch of other stories.
Right.
I think it's more everyone's perception of this same thing. I don't think it's different different actions towards the same. I think they all have the same, not motive, but they all want the same
They
thing.
want a
quite
similar
obviously.
goal. To some,
You're right.
Yes,
yeah.
they want a similar goal for different reasons, if that makes sense.
Because each one thinks this is the best for the Omniverse. Because they're literally fighting for the Omniverse. Because the 0 point controls everything and is everything, right? So.
Well,
Yes.
here's the deal, and this is the biggest thing. This is probably what we can conclude on the last thing to talk about. It's the concept of Geno. Like that's the biggest thing what regarding all of this, right? Is like Geno is the big bad, the ultimate that we're building up to. Like regardless of what happens this season at the end with the Bloom Watcher, with the Chromium, all that, Geno is still going to be there. Geno is still like what we're building up to. So it's just like how, like the question you have to ask yourself is how does Geno come into play with all this? Because from this conception of this story, even though Fortnite didn't know it, and although we didn't know it, Geno, the Imagine Order have been in the background orchestrating this entire thing. Everything that's been going on this entire time. So there were some things that happened out of their control, but holy shit, we are at 146 viewers. Whoa, hold on.
Oh my gosh.
How did we?
What? I swear it was just 98 like 2 seconds ago.
What? It just jumped.
Fuck. It's
What?
time for you to plug us. All right, that's what you gotta do.
These guys are not relevant. Remember to subscribe to Klarque_Clint Gaming. Hashtag ad. Also use creator code Klarque_Clint. The item shot. No. No, guys. There are links to Rezztro and TediusX's YouTube channels are down in the description. If you have not subscribed to them, what the hell are you doing with your life, bro? You think I'm the only one that makes Fortnite theory content out here? These guys are legends. Subscribe to them if you have not already. Seriously,
He's not that weird. We're all pretty weird.
Subscribe to Klarque too.
Well, they're here. If you listen, if everyone that's watching right now, make sure you like the video. I probably should have said that earlier. Make sure you're liking the video. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you're enjoying the podcast, guys, listen.
Imagine how many views this is gonna get when you finish the stream. That's gonna just.
We'll see. We'll find out. But I just want to say this first of all. I really do appreciate you guys coming on today. Like I think that we.
Yeah, thank you, Phil. That's great.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for inviting us.
Of course, and I definitely want to have you guys on again. Like this is definitely, I think this is the first time the Fortnite community has had a place where we could like really sit down, think, and like break down really the lore. Eventually, I want to do, maybe we can do a collaboration where we break down the entire Fortnite timeline and try to make sense of the whole thing. I think that would be like a really cool thing to do. Like have a dedicated stream just to that. And just see, like, okay.
Hey, Random Chevius is in the chat.
Who is?
Random Chivos? I don't know.
I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Random Shivos?
I've seen his videos.
Yes.
Random Shivos.
He makes videos
Chivos?
on like.
Can you
short
tell us
videos.
how to? Can you spell out?
Can you
how to
phonetically
pronounce
spell
it?
your name, Shiva?
Shivos,
I'm gonna be totally honest. I have no idea who you are, but if these guys are freaking out,
I know who he is. I've collaborated with him before.
Let me see. 229K on YouTube. Hey, what's
Yeah, he makes like short videos, usually like talking about or like quickly going over. Like,
we could have
teaser.
him on here. That would be sick.
He's on and papping, but bro, there's a lot of theory YouTubers that I've never heard of before. I'm still learning about. I've learned about a new content creator. I feel like almost every day. But yeah, I'm on his channel right now. Look, okay, let me just hit that subscribe button real quick. Shivos, hit me up in the Discord, sir. I probably have to get you on a podcast as well at some time. Looking at his content.
That's why
I have his Discord. I can add if you want.
We'll talk about that's off street. We'll worry about that later.
Yeah. Behind the scenes stuff.
But let's wrap this. Let's wrap some of this stuff up here, and then if y'all want, we can play a couple rounds.
Yeah, sure.
But
just don't do that on the stream because that's gonna embarrass me way too much.
oh my
With
god,
Oh my gosh,
immense
nobody's
skill.
paying attention.
bro, you're gonna be fine, man. Just the whole point is the whole point is to have fun, man. This is a good listen. This is good exposure
I'm so
for you,
bad at this game,
bro. So who cares? The whole point is to
I'm
have
trash
fun
too.
with your
It's
boys,
fine.
man. Okay, bro. When is anyone else? Where else on the internet are you gonna see 3 Fortnite theorists come together and play BR, bro? Come on.
Nowhere.
Okay, good point.
Not
All right,
real.
sure.
Doesn't exist.
Exactly. It's good exposure, bro. You
Except
imagine, and here, think of it like this too, right? Imagine all the funny clips you can get from like playing with
From
us.
this, that's true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Content, bro. Guys, content. It's all about the content.
Yeah.
True.
So to wrap this whole thing up, last thing. First, like I said, guys, thank you so much. This has been an awesome podcast. We've been talking about Fortnite theories for 2 hours, 17 minutes, 53 seconds. Insane. Where do you think? Let me ask y'all this: where do you think the story is gonna go with Geno? And that'll be the last thing we talk about. We'll close out on that.
Okay, I'd say or if Rezztro, you want to go out of mind.
Let
No, you go first.
Rezztro go, because he
Yeah.
we've been talking over
Yeah.
him all day, bro. I feel bad.
I'm so sorry, Rezztro.
Yeah,
We can
to
just-
do is shut up. No.
Fine, it's fine. No, no, it's okay. I don't mind. I don't know. I think now, like, I've been comparing Geno to all the villains we've been facing recently, and Geno just like to me is just like a clown, to be honest.
Mm.
Like compared to the Cube Queen, he's absolutely nothing. Like if she, like I don't know.
But she
would, like,
was
clap
defeated
and
by
we'd be
water,
going.
though.
That's true. She just throws a bucket of water on her.
She literally
gone.
forgot her floaties, bro. I'm telling you, you cannot be top
But
tier
then
villain
I
and get splashed with a super soaker and die. Like,
I was confused. Like, how did Chaos Agent do like the whole Kevin and liquefied thing?
I think
with
I
water or
I was
whatever? How
arguing
did
that
work?
Geno. That's the part I didn't mention, is that Geno's using him. Geno's using him to
Maybe,
get
yeah.
rid of the 7 to enter and to
He's-
reset the
yeah,
island.
He's part of this. He's part of the IO, right? Because isn't
Mhm.
the Shadow Division like the Ghost and Shadow? Like they all came together to become IO, right? I
Well,
don't even remember.
no,
Yes.
no. Ghost and Shadow
Ghost
were
and Shadow-
were two different factions. I think Ghost was Midas's.
Ghost was
Go-
Ghost was sent
but the
by
thing is-
IO. No,
the,
no,
Go-
because
the Ghost and Shadow War is not a real war. Like it was
it was a fake thing made by
it was
Midas.
it was a fake. It was set up, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure what happened was IO believed that Ghost was Midas's side, and they stayed with Shadow, but Midas is
Mhm.
still in contact with Shadow because we've seen in Chapter 2, Season 8, there was a trailer,
Yeah.
of Midas with the Shadow henchmen and stuff when we thought he was with Ghost. He's with both of them, and he's abusing both sides for information, intel, and whatever he can get against IO to destroy the loop, as he wants to do. So, yeah, I definitely say again, it's this two-sided, well, not two-sided, it's opposite actually. It's this multi-sided perspective of the same thing again.
kind of,
Because
but
yeah.
Shadow. Okay, Shadow was had direct influence by the Imagined Order. That's why, like, even
Yeah.
in that trailer, like, you see some of the members of the okay, because the first team was the Echo team, that showed up on the island, and I think they
was
have
that
been
Ego?
or Ego, God, not Echo, God, Ego.
Yeah, all good.
Ego was sent out by the Imagined Order, and only one of those
Yeah.
members ended up working directly with Midas, right? So they were Midas used, yes, he did use the war as a front, right, to kind of distract the Imagined Order, but it was to distract them from his original plan, which was the storm, the storm device, to
Yeah.
push
But
the
if
storm back.
Shadow was completely with the IO, then why did Midas turn to Shadow last second? Like,
Didn't he
'cause
turn
it-
to?
He
I thought he
did
turned to
turned to
Ghost.
Shadow. No, he turned to Shadow right after the
I thought
Doomsday
he-
device.
What?
His NPC turned to Shadow.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's
So-
I don't know. Maybe it's a snapshot. Maybe he was
Are you talking about
corrupted.
the Shadow Midas thing? Because the Shadow Midas thing is another bad explanation, but we can do
no,
that
no,
another
like the
time.
black and gold version.
I don't.
That's
I,
what I'm
I
talking
forgot which one was which. I gotta go back and look. I gotta look at my
Here, let me
video that
show
I
you.
made. I did a bunch
This-
of research
this
on that
one.
because that was super. I forgot which, because there was one that was controlled by the IO, the other one was controlled by Midas. Although Midas had infiltrated, like he had agents on both teams, but there was one that Midas had that was like his main group of guys, and that's the one that had
Sky?
Meowscles, T and Tiffany or whatever,
Oh,
like all
yeah.
like that was his main
Tia and
crew.
Tiffany.
Whatever,
Tia and
what
Tiffany,
T and
hell
Tina,
yeah.
whatever her name is, bro. I
Tia
can't
and
remember.
Tiffany, I'm dead.
I can't
Oh my
remember,
God.
bro. There's too many
No,
freaking
but
names.
Didn't Midas in the Shadow season? Midas was Ghost. Yeah, that's what someone's saying in chat. Yeah, in the
Yeah, he was for the entire season, but then after the Doomsday device like event finished, his
no,
NPC
but
switched to Shadow.
in Chapter 2, Season 7, in the Alien season, he was Ghost. He had the
What?
Ghost board and stuff. The Midsummer Midas.
When was he in season 7?
The Midsummer Midas skin.
Oh, Midsummer might hold.
Oh yeah, the Beach Midas.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he
there's
did have the
constantly-
Ghost logo. You're
Yeah,
right.
he still has it. So
The,
He
oh
does. Huh.
yeah, Ghost.
that doesn't
Ghost
make
is
any
Midas's
sense.
faction, I believe, and
Ghost is
Shadow is
Midas's
the one
faction,
that's
but
run
he
by the
also
IO.
but he also goes to
Yes,
Shadow
he.
sometimes.
Yes, he does.
No,
and he,
I thought that was
Well,
the
my theory-
opposite.
my
I
theory
thought
is that he
Ghost
has-
was IO.
No,
I'm
Ghost, well,
so
they're both,
confused.
they both initially were IO, I guess.
no,
Because
no,
Ego
it's- no.
turned into. There was Ego and Alter,
Yes,
Yeah.
Alter
Alter
was
turned into
Midas'
Shadow.
group. Ego was
Yeah.
the Imagined Orders, and those
Yeah.
transformed into Shadow, and or Ghost, and Ghost. Was it Ghost and Shadow? Ghost.
Yeah, but Alter
Yeah, but then
became
but then it
Shadow, and
kinda-
then Ego became Ghost. Because Midas
But-
was still working for the IO, but he was also working on the Doomsday device.
Yeah. Well, he was working with the Imagined Order, but he wasn't like he was basically he was betraying them. Is the point?
Yeah, he was.
Yes.
Yeah,
He was going against it. So
Now,
like that, and that's why he used the war as a front. He used the war as a
Mhm.
front to distract everybody from his bigger plan. So because the thing is, Midas used to be an Imagined Order employee, but just like
Yeah,
the Seven,
from
he
the
got
Doomsday
fed up with
division.
their nonsense and decided, nah, I'm doing my own thing. Let's, I'm gonna. He wanted to free the people in the loop. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to free everybody, the Storm, everybody in the loop. He wanted to free them, get rid of that.
But he
that was
didn't know it was a defense mechanism.
exactly. He didn't. Well, it's natural. The Storm is natural. It's the way it's gonna sound weird, but the way I look at it, it's like it's basically like, when you you have to pee but you don't. That's kind of what he did to the Storm. Like the Storm, it needs to relieve that pressure, right, and get rid of all that stress, but it can't. And so Midas pushed, and it just made everything worse.
That was a weird.
It's a
example.
5-head analogy. Shut up. It makes sense. It makes sense.
I don't
Do you
really
know
know.
when you have to pee but you don't?
You know what I'm saying? Like when you're holding it in, and it's just like, man, fuck, I really gotta go, but I can't. That's what.
But that's probably how it turned to water because the 0 point is.
Yeah,
Like,
it peed all at once, and it was like this whole buildup, and then the donut right now. Oh man, the donut. Hashtag free the donut. Chat, remember that. Hashtag free the
Wait,
donut.
but if the IO had the bridge there, how aren't they aware that he was hooking up the device to the 0 point's power? Or did they not have control? They had to have control.
No, the
'cause
device
base was already
wasn't-
set up.
Device was 0 point power.
The device was exactly in the
collision.
middle where the
Yeah.
0 point was. So the device was using the power of the 0 point to push back the Storm.
Well, maybe
So-
Midas was left in charge of the bridge or something. I have no idea.
I don't, dog. Listen, I don't know how all that worked. We got way off track
think-
here. The whole reason why we brought this up was to
True.
talk about Geno, and my whole point was that Geno is, I think all these big bads that you see that come into the island, I think Geno either brings them here or draws them to the island or the 0 point, because he's trying to. I understand his motive is to create a utopian society, but maybe his way of vetting people is he's only picking the best of the best to escape from the loop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe because he wants to create a perfect world or whatever, right? A perfect society.
I
So
thought the IO was they bring people in. I think I saw that
Mhm.
they bring people in to see if they are from the most genetically perfect civilization. And if they're not, then
Yeah.
who cares? They just keep on searching.
yeah, they just stay on the island. And they're stuck there forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold
So-
on, we got a big creator in here.
We do.
Who?
We got someone with I think 110k as well.
Who?
I think Savvy.
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 Who's Savvy?
Is
I
that
don't.
Savvy?
I don't see him in the chat. Are
Yeah,
you
it is
scrolling
him.
up?
I'm not sure who he is.
Who keeps spamming Fortnite? Do I have a mod? Yo, mods, Trickster, Trouble. Can we stop this guy from spamming every 5 seconds in the chat? My goodness.
Oh, he
Imagine
makes
purple.
YouTube shorts.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
You're good, Trickster. Get Trickster. Get this guy, please. He's doing the most right now. He spammed that message literally 50 times.
Oh, he's made tons of shorts.
Where is it? Where are y'all seeing a savvy person? I'm not seeing it. I'm looking through all
It's
this.
in YouTube
Scroll
chat.
up a bit.
I'm in you. Hold on.
Above this buffoon that was spamming.
Tater Jack spam. I can't go back any
No,
further.
it's not very far up. It's not very far up.
Hold on. I have to physically go on YouTube because Streamlabs hates me. Hold on. Let's go to. Hold on a second.
Wait, so are we gonna play on stream? I'm happy to play on stream. I don't mind.
Yeah, of course we're gonna play on stream, bro. That's what everybody wants to see. Everyone wants to
Okay.
see you die.
No, because you were saying we'll wrap it up or whatever. but
We're gonna
you
wrap up
made
the
it work.
podcast portion, but typically I
Oh,
play
yeah, cool.
after the fact, and if y'all got time. Hold on.
I woke up too early. Yeah, I got ages. I'm supposed to meet up with a friend later today. I'm gonna be super tired, but that's
You'll be alright.
yeah, I'll be
But
alright.
hey, man, just
I'll-
be like, yo,
I'll-
bro. I was talking Fortnite theories with these legends on chat on stream, bro.
Yeah, he
three of
knows.
them.
I was telling them I was so hyped for this. This
Bro, I think this is the best podcast so far, man. I'm gonna be honest. It's Monday. Monday's podcast is gonna be hard to top this one, bro. This one is.
If you need us again, let me know.
No, never. You're never getting invited back. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. No, you guys will both be back. I like to do these podcasts at the end of every season, right before the new season starts. So
I'd love to get Tommy on here like before season 4 to talk about the teasers and stuff. Even though it probably, we could do one as like just as season 4 comes out, because the next week or so it will be out, won't it?
It's Sunday was when the new season starts.
Busy, though.
Well, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna message Tommy and see if because he owes me a podcast, making me look bad. Tommy, if you're watching this or listening, bro, you owe me a podcast.
Want me to DM him? I'll tell him.
No, but we'll try to get Tommy on, in a few, probably maybe we'll see if we can do it in another couple of weeks. We can talk about some more. There's other stuff that we haven't covered that we can talk about with him. So maybe
there's. I was writing a script for a video. It was the entire story because I was just trying to update people since this season has been huge for the overarching sort of lore, right, with all the Zero Wall stuff. So I was going to make a video just going, backtracking, explaining everything, and it literally took me about 3 paragraphs to explain the loop. And that made me realize this game's lore is so complex now. It came from a battle royale with like, I don't know, Epic just copying their own skins to make money and then going, oh yeah, there's snapshots. Like, I still think that's the funniest explanation ever to get more money.
My scripts are literal essays. Like, it's not even funny.
Bro, yeah, every time I write out a script, I'm like, man, this is like I'm back in college again, trying to write my thesis on.
It's fun though. Like, it's fun. Like, you're actually having fun. Like in school, they just gave you some stupid stuff.
You know what we might do? This is what we might do with Tommy. We might do a podcast talking about content creation. Like, that might be more of the focus. Like, talking about like being a Fortnite content creator.
I've talked with him. I've gone on a call with him about content creation before. Very helpful, actually.
But this would be like kind of, I don't want to say like necessarily an interview, but kind of like just us talking about like what it's like being a content creator, like there's different things that we see as content creators, like making the content, just kind of that stuff. And I think it'd be just a cool, really chill podcast we could do with them. And we can still talk some theory stuff as well. But I think that'd be kind of neat. So, so chat. So here's the deal, okay, gentlemen. Don't go anywhere, obviously, but thank you so much. This was incredible. Like, this is such an amazing podcast.
Yeah,
I should have been recording this on my. God damn it! Should have been recording this, but I didn't.
You weren't recording.
I mean, it's gonna be it's saved on.
You said we were gonna do the voice and the sound effects and the voice acting, and you didn't.
That was a joke.
Us. Oh,
that was a joke.
You thought I was serious about it? You actually thought you were.
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
You thought I would sully my reputation for being the most talented and attractive Fortnite voice actor on the planet with you? No, I'm just. I'm joking, bro. No, we're not dubbing the entire Fortnite Zero War comic. But we are gonna jump into some games here, chat. Listen, we got 2 options, okay? There's a couple new creative maps that my community and I made that we could play on if y'all want to try those out, or we can play the BR, or we can do a little combination of both, whatever y'all want to do.
I gotta say, we don't have to do it here, but I gotta say, fashion shows in creative are one of the most fun things to do on streams.
I've done a fashion show. I've done a fashion show.
They're
forever to do that.
People have been begging me to do another fashion show, and it's like, dog, I don't know.
I have a map. It's just in someone else's save.
Yeah, Muffin Man looks like he's super chatted $4.99. Appreciate you, Muffin Man. Muffin Man says, bro, the community should have a podcast with theories. Also, it's tricky. Okay, bro. All right. God damn it. You really want me to sing the Tricky Dicky theme song? All right, moving on. Permission, Muffin Man, appreciate you, bro. This is what I'm gonna do. I gotta go to the restroom. All right, I'm not trying to be like the 0 point here and bottle it all up. All right, I gotta go real quick. So give me a moment.
That's such a weird analogy.
Listen, it makes sense though. Okay, all right, just let me have it. Let me have that. Okay, same thing with the 0 point being the donut. It just works. Okay. Like, you can't.
The donut makes sense, not whatever else you make.
Listen, if you think about it really hard.
I'm okay. I already.
I love messing with you guys. All right, listen. This is what I need you to do. I need you to keep my audience entertained while I go to the bathroom real quick. All right, just
I have to go too. So to do this, you deal with them.
Oh, nuts.
Yeah, to do this, I need you to. You gotta watch everybody. Okay.
Okay. Am I allowed to plug the Discord and the.
Are
Cool.
you fucking
Sounds
kidding? Are you
good.
fucking
All
kidding
right,
me?
they're both
Right now?
gone.
You're gonna hold on. You're gonna utilize my platform for your own mischievous ends.
Of course.
All right, dog. All right, whatever. Do what you want, dude. You got about a minute. I'll be right back. Chad, if he does
Okay.
anything weird, just spam L plus ratio or something. Oh,
Okay.
Lord.
So I've been given the role to entertain you guys for the minute that they're gone. I will just advise you that when we play, okay, I'm awful at the game. Like, I'm absolutely horrible. That is fine. They can carry me. That should be fine. Probably play builds. I have no idea. I'm just trying to talk for like a minute. I gotta say though, it is 5 o'clock in the morning. I woke up too early for this. But good podcast anyways. I'm just waiting for when Clark gets back, and I've just been rambling on. Anyways, dude, this guy gets. Might I say hold on. L plus ratio. How's that weird? Tedious sing Queen's anthem. Hell no.
What's going on here?
Your chat wants me to sing the Q Queen's anthem.
Nobody wants to hear that, Chad. Stop it.
Yeah, no, come on. You don't want to do that.
Is Rezztro back or nah?
Nah.
Damn it. All right, hold on.
Okay, hold on. Okay, your chat. Oh shit, they ratioed me. Damn it.
That's right. L plus ratio.
Hey, I was doing fine. I was talking about how I'm awful at the game, and
Amazing.
yeah.
Oh, here come all the notifications. Just gonna let those.
Damn. The disrespect.
Hey man, you know,
Amazing.
when you got it, you got it. When you don't, you don't. You know.
Catches
It's
boobies.
how it works. Chat. Also, just want to give y'all a heads up. Feel free to ask us any questions.
Amazing.
Wait, but you know what? This is what I have.
Yeah,
I have
ask season 4 related stuff, please.
yeah, ask
we need-
ask anything Fortnite related. Season 4, of course, is very topical. But you know, we're here.
Sorry, I just have a question. Is the background of the item shop for the goo or for Rainbow Royale?
Rainbow Royale.
Oh, okay.
Although that is kind of gooish looking, isn't it?
Amazing.
Yeah, I found that
A
quite
booby
weird.
trap
But...
that actually catches
All right, so this is what I want to do. I actually want to play on one of my creative maps real quick. Hey, Trickster, can you get the island code for this and put it in chat for anybody else to play? So let's get you warm to do us. All right, we're gonna get you warmed up. We're not gonna start you off in the
Okay,
BR.
someone asked,
BR
how
yet.
hyped are you for season 4? I'm pretty hyped. I just hope it's not another one of those seasons where it's like, oh, there's this big villain approaching for the 0 point. Oh, scary. And they're gonna corrupt everything over the map slowly, and it's gonna be a big live event where we beat them and they forget their floaties.
Bro,
Like,
the community should have a
we don't need
podcast
another
with
one of those
theories. Also,
seasons.
it's tricky. He's getting frisky. He made a hot pocket and burned his
okay,
mouth.
hold on. We got
I returned to Duis.
Yes.
yes. Rezztro,
Oh, hi.
Rezztro, they ratioed me. I did a bad job at entertaining.
Okay.
They,
So
what?
okay, so listen here.
I failed.
So here's the deal. All right, this is what we're gonna do. All right, because Young to do us is a little nervous. Okay. Chat, you're.
No, I'm not. I'm happy to
No,
advise
no,
myself.
I'm talking for you, okay? You had your chance, okay? While I was gone, you were sitting here talking about how bad you are at the game, yada, yada. Fine, we get it. You suck. Anyway, here's this is what we're going to do. I'm messing with you, bro. This is what we're going to do, chat. You want the chance to play with 3 Fortnite theorists on stream? This is going to be your chance. What we're going to do, we're going to load into one of my creative maps that we just published. It's a brand new map. It's called Fall Frenzy. Trickster is going to put the island code in the chat on YouTube.
Yeah, he did.
Did he? Okay. It's called Fall Frenzy. Make sure that you're on NA West. That will allow you to queue up into our game. It's a 32-player map, so let's see how many. We've got 77 people watching. Anybody that wants to play with us, you're more than welcome to. We're going to play this for a little bit just to get Young to do us over here warmed up, and then after that, we'll probably want to run a couple squad games or trios games and end the stream.
To do us.
Young to do us. So, yeah.
You know,
To do it.
sometimes people are gonna actually think that's what you think I'm actually called.
Nah, there
Like,
it's.
To do it. That was so funny.
Oh Lord, I'm just
To do
man. I
this.
gotta own up
That's
to my
not how
mistake, you
spell
know.
my name.
Hey Clark, my
I
name's
was just
spelled
in a
wrong.
class.
Can you?
I was just in a class when you sent me that, and I looked at it, and I was like, to do us.
I felt so bad because I spent so much time trying. I was like, did I get everyone's name? I like looked at it like 4 times, and I have no idea how I missed that because I was meticulous making sure I didn't mess up. What happened? Messed up.
Wait, does the game need to be public?
It is
Or
public.
is it like,
It's a published map. So anybody that puts the island code in and spawns in our game, they'll be able to go. So let's just ready up and we can actually run
alright,
it.
cool.
So
Wait,
Go-
isn't it on private though? It's
Oh.
private.
oh, that's weird. Okay, good catch. I never touched that button, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got a friend that wants to join. I got a fourth for us. All right.
Okay.
He's gonna add to a. Now he might fangirl
Story
over being
guy?
he might fangirl over being here with, all these celebrities, but
Yeah.
let's do this. I'll invite him in and see what he does. Is he gonna show up?
I'm surprised I haven't like.
Well, look who it is. Lunchables on crack. Hello, sir.
What's up?
I'm crack.
There's a lock next to his voice chat.
What do you mean is a log next to his voice chat?
What?
There's
Oh,
like a lock.
wait, can you hear him?
And
No.
You can't hear lunch?
What?
I can't hear.
Wait, maybe hold up.
I can't hear to do
Maybe
it.
it's something with my.
do
Oh, is it
voice
your
chat.
is it because you're under the age of 10 years old and the game isn't allowing you to talk to people that aren't your friend?
Hey, I'm really nice. No, I can hear him now.
Okay, I can hear him.
You can hear each other now. Okay, your parents allowed to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
block controls off. Okay,
Oh my god.
that's fine. Ready up.
No, okay. It's because I have a controller that's like really useless, and
Like your gameplay. Okay.
like, yes, whenever I'm going through
Dang.
settings, the joystick will randomly move and select random things. Like there was one time where it just changed random things about my edit. Like it turned off edit on release or edit on release, yeah, or confirm on release or whatever, and that was really annoying. So it just goes through and changes random things, and that must have been one of the random settings that it changed.
I see.
But yeah.
That's all right.
Also, is aim assist worse now?
Yeah, it's way worse, bro. It's trash. Yo, chat, load up. Make sure you're on NA West. Put that island code in that young Tricky Dickie's got in the chat there. And, yeah, join up. You'll be able to join our lobby. Oh, you can see we got a few. Yo, this is a really simple map, guys. It's super chill. It's just team deathmatch.
Did anyone else just glitch out?
No, I'm in the game still.
My audio just like paused and got really glitched for a second.
Yeah, mine did too. I don't know.
Mine's fine.
Mine does that all the
Hey, guys,
time.
can I explain the game to the chat? Hold on for 5 seconds, okay?
Yeah,
Listen.
sure.
As I was saying,
Come on.
it's a simple game. It's just team deathmatch. You basically, there's gonna be 3 guns that spawn in front of you. You go around the map, collect coins, use those coins to get new weapons. Weapons are hidden all around the map. Please stop pickaxing me. Why are you guys like this? You know what? You guys figure it out, okay? 13 out of 26. Let's see. Hey, let's try to get a full lobby. Try to get a full lobby of 32. You can also join mid game. So if you didn't get a chance to join right away while we're playing, you'll be able to join up. All right. So 32 player lobby.
Oh god.
Is Klarque not 15?
Help! Where do I go?
What do you mean help? Grab a
Where do you
gun.
get stuff?
I don't know.
Bro, literally?
Where are my guns?
Where do I shoot?
Oh, my inventory's full. That's what. Oh, I already got good guns. I forgot. Chat, this map saves your progress as well, just a FYI.
Do I not? Where do you get the?
Where do I
The
go?
guns are at the front of your spawn. You.
Just say-
How are you guys like? You're not even on my team, are you? Are you all on a different team?
No.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh, you guys. I'm
Actually-
clapping. I'm clapping
Yeah,
cheeks. Hold up.
Where y'all
I have
at?
ping as
Where
well,
did
that's
you
great.
get there?
So I have ping
to the
and I'm
waterfall.
horrible.
Bro, literally, you
Oh. Wait, what? Oh.
guys, you
Okay.
literally,
Huh?
you
Oh,
literally,
waterfall. Oh,
you all spawned at the waterfall
Oh.
base, right?
My money don't
Yeah.
jiggle jiggle.
yeah.
You're dead. Yep, I'm killing all of you.
Bro's gonna spawn
Oh,
purples
God.
again.
Just wait
Like
till I
last
fall
time.
up on you.
Uh,
No! I fell.
Copy.
Help.
I'm lagging so much I can't even shoot at the
Three?
dinosaur.
What kind of bow is this?
Jeez.
Is this a fire bow?
No, no! Oh my gosh, Speedy.
Yo, yeah, footage. I killed someone.
Hey, get out of here. Get out of here. Who you think you're playing, bro? Hold on. For it. Yeah, aim assist is not a thing. It's just not a thing. It's not a thing.
Did you accidentally
It
turn
is
it
on
off
mobile.
in this map?
Did I what?
On mobile?
Did they remove
They have like aimbot because they're bad on it.
Bro, literally?
No, they have auto aim. That's what they have.
Who has auto aim?
Yeah.
They don't even like for auto shit.
Oh, mobile
whatever it
players.
is.
Derek.
Yeah.
Can you even? Oh yeah, you can play on mobile. With like Clarque.
Can I get in this?
Just two people sitting in
Come here. Teedius, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh wait, that's Rezztro. That's
You
Rezztro.
bush camper.
I'm not a bush camper. You pushed me.
You are. No, you guys.
Just because you got clapped up in a bush does not make me a bush camper, bro. Hey, yo, hey, come, yo, chill. Yup. Yep, best Fortnite theorist when it comes to actual gameplay. What? No?
Literally one me to go.
Bro, bet. Let's get Trickster out of here. Wow, all the good players are on the other team, bro. What?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Bro, all right, bro. All right, are you okay?
Gotta get my A game over here.
All right, bro, I got you. Can you join? Yes, you can. You put the island code in and make sure you're on NA West. How many? Am I stuck in? I'm stuck in a tree.
Oh,
Holy shit!
Someone took your name.
Someone took my name. What do you mean?
No, not yours. Retro's. Red.
what do you mean?
This one in here. This TikTok. Yeah.
Okay, y'all are going way too ham with these. Oh, y'all are really trying to push us right now.
Where'd y'all get that from?
I got.
Sideways
No,
stuff.
it's TikTok retro.
So you have to go around the map and find different weapons, bro. There's tons of weapons on this map.
Dude, I am popping off right now.
Why don't you come over here and get clapped up real quick? Hold up. What?
Oh my gosh,
That
Stranger
is
Things.
too high.
You guys are. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Where you at, bro?
Yep, needed that. Yep.
Oh, this is hard.
Clapping cheeks. What? Damn it!
My money don't jiggle. Oh. No, why it wasn't?
It wouldn't matter. You would have died anyway. You were free. Yes. Yes. Bro. You're getting smacked. Stop playing. Hold on.
Nope.
Bro, let me put this heavy down and get a blue pump and show you what's up, bro. Because you're just not.
Wait, does it save like kills and stuff like that? Because there's no way we got like 11.
Yeah, it does. The map saves your progress. It saves your weapons, your gold, kills, all that. We just published this map. So anybody that wants to play on this, you can play this anytime you want. There's still a couple of holes in the map, so forgive us if you fall through just to hit a good old respawn. Get you out of here. No. Oh my god, bro.
One our team has 202 kills.
Who's on
Bro,
top of
what? Bro, that is, oh my,
Homie just jumped down.
Dude.
look at the leaderboard.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm getting pushed by all these people right now. Fuck you guys. I'm running to the forest. Hold on a second. Yo, don't chase me.
Wait, the Vecna Forest?
Bro, there's so much that y'all haven't even been to this side of the map. Like y'all gotta come to there's so many fights that you can have on this map, bro. Everybody just stays in the city, but there's like so much more.
Oh my gosh, the graveyard.
Yeah, Lunch put that in.
Oh, yeah, the graveyard. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is why I hate the shard shotgun.
Oh, why would you even get that?
Hang on, where's my?
Stay dead.
How are there only 3 people on one team? There's no way. Let me just get.
You
Let
guys
me,
are still winning.
let me get a couple.
Oh, no,
No. All right, let me get some.
But
Let me get
spawns.
I'm not gonna lie, the scar is just not doing it for me, so I'm just gonna leave that behind. I actually
where's
want a
it at?
hammer.
I'll get it. I want it. I want the scar.
I'm not telling you where it is though, so I mean you gotta find it.
Oh. Okay. See how it is.
Yep. Work hard, play hard, you know? Actually, I need a. Where's the?
Pull up to the Vecna force now.
Where is the? Ahaha! I need the. What did I leave the blue pump? Is it over here? Yes, it is.
Imagine needing a blue pump. I'm over here slapping people with a gray pump.
I could do that too, but I want a blue one.
Matrix,
Cause you're bad.
Cause I'm rich.
Cause you're bad.
I'm rich.
Bad.
Bro, listen. Just because you're broke, alright? Don't be mad at me.
Dog.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Push me, I dare you. You won't. No balls. No balls. No balls. No balls.
Seen the turkey side.
Hey, dead. Fire attack.
In the middle of this 2v1. Oh lord. Don't, bro. Do not. Hold on a second. Oh! I was holding my own in that 2v1. Don't play with me. Muffin Man, sing the Tricky Dicky theme song. Bro, I'm not singing the Tricky Dicky theme song. You can't, bro. You can't like force that. It has to happen naturally, you know.
You know what you should add? You should add
Hang on, it's very hard to hear you.
Wait, hard to hear who?
You were
Yes.
suggesting blockers.
Suggesting what?
Changing boost.
losses. So you could like change it in the game.
Oh yeah, we didn't get a chance to add those because of the new creative glitch, unfortunately. Like we had way more stuff on this map, but we had to take it out because the memory got overloaded.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I was gonna do that, like, I don't know. I didn't know they would take, like, mess it up that bad. My map takes up, like, almost 300k. And me and my friend, we spent, like, 1 month building it, and we're, like, absolutely not. We're not gonna
I feel your pain, bro, because we had spent a couple weeks on this, and we were about ready to publish it. And then, like, that update happened, and it just made everything way worse. So.
See, ours would have been fine, but my stupid self forgot to delete some random items on the map, so now it's kind of weird.
I just go back and delete the items.
I can't. You can't republish it unless you have cleared up all the space, and I'm not clearing up all that space. We spent way too much time on it.
You can republish it. I republished a few of my maps.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't give me the option because we're over like.
Oh yeah, because you got to delete a bunch of stuff in order to do that. Yep, you're right. You're right. I see what you're saying.
Lord,
Yes, that's my name.
why'd you let Shadow add
Bush
this side?
camper.
Add Shadow at what?
Why'd you let him add the side?
Because you needed to get to certain parts of the map. I was about to say, bro, if I die here, oh shit, I'm gonna pull that one. Yo, Spider-Man, chill! Oh my god, bro, you're lucky you have attack. Hold on.
What is y'all's favorite ice cream?
Yes.
Ice cream, mint chocolate.
Yeah.
Yes, mint chocolate.
Just yeah.
I'm fat. I like all flavors. Next question. Except mint. Except mint. Mint is the.
Cream. Oh my god.
What?
You don't like
mint chocolate
mint?
chip is
I'm
the
not.
best.
No, it's not, bro. I'm not a big mint.
Chocolate
Like, why
chip
would
is
I
good,
want to put
though.
toothpaste in my mouth, bro, and eat it? Like, it's not. There's nothing alluring about.
Disgusting. I'm
It's
sorry.
good toothpaste. It's good toothpaste.
No, it's not,
No,
bro.
Exactly.
it's
You're lying to yourself.
disgusting. Mm-mm,
Bro,
I don't like
I'm
mint.
trying to find more weapons on the map. And where's the scythe? Where can you buy the scythe? That's what-
Cookies and cream is
I
worth
don't know.
that.
I think Shadow Hit It has like an item that you can pick up.
It's
not
a-
buy it.
No, you know you can buy it. I know you can buy it. I just don't know where it's at.
Look at this bozo using a scythe. No way.
Yo, chat, how you feel about us having a stream with over 100 people on it, bro?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's insane.
Oh my gosh, I just got killed.
We're
by
on and
the
popping,
bozo.
bro. We're out here growing. You know the
Oh, look
vibes.
at this kid with the scythe.
Can you imagine if we had Tommy here, what it would be like? That would be insane.
I don't. The only thing is, I don't know if Tommy would have put it out there like that. I don't know if he would have promoted it.
Oh, Tommy wouldn't probably post it just because then that would give us too much traction. We can't have it that easy.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, actually, he did give me a shout out.
Can we get this guy out of here? Thank you. Let's get lunch out. All right, GG. Thanks for playing. Guys, don't let him. Oh my god, I'm getting tagged up. Yep, that's right. Don't see me. Yep. You're free. Oh god, there's like 6 of you! Mistakes have been made! Damn it. I tried to kill Spider-Man. You know what I need? I need an auto or I need a, I need
No way someone just killed chicks.
yeah, auto or I need attack. That's what I need.
You're
When
dead.
my aim assist is not as existent anymore.
Bro, same. Like, it does not work right at all right now. Ever since they just screwed up everything with that update, man. I'm telling you.
This Phantasm skin is driving me nuts.
Oh, I know.
Stop.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, good job, TediusX.
It's the fake Rezztro.
How much
Fake
toothpaste is
reference,
deadly to
yeah,
consume? Any amount. You're dead. You're gonna die. Holy shit. That's right, free.
Bush camper.
Bro, there's like 6 of you. Are you high? There's no way I'm running out there. Yep, put you out. Sorry you don't use strategy when you play. You trash. Here, I've got an idea. Let me stand out in the open and get shot by 4 other people on the opposing. Oh, see.
Beamed.
You fell under the map? Well, it sucks to suck, bro. Restart. Refresh.
Beamed. Dreamer. Oh my
Oh
god.
no, Brie Larson.
Brie Larson, that girl from the chick from Fortnite.
Fortnite. If she wanted it, she was gonna get it.
Holy shit, there's so many of you guys over here.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, wait. What in the Notice Me Senpai is going on right here? God dang, guys.
You guys need to kill Klarque once.
Beamed. Dead.
Just once.
I just died.
Oh my gosh, guys, pretend we're the
I know,
IL.
but it
We're
wasn't
pushing,
by
we're
me.
pushing the 7. Or 7.
Never mind.
Wow, y'all just got, you really got dominated like that, imagine. That, you were not in a bush!
Yes, we all put in the bush.
Those 7 guys that killed you were all in the bush, huh?
Yes,
Shut up.
they were
They're
all
all
sitting in
in-
the bush. It was a bush castle.
Alright,
Full of
bro.
bushes.
Alright, bro, I'm just gonna... Tedious is just getting bullied at this point, I feel bad.
Of course I am.
Hang on, there's gotta
Come on
be
now,
more
you gotta
vending
go
machines
forward.
here, bro. What am I missing?
Yeah, we got this. We
You
win.
built the map.
Yeah, but I didn't
Doesn't
place
even
everything.
know where the vending machine.
Bro, this is a collective effort, sir. The whole point was for me not to know where everything was, because I don't want to have fun on my own map.
True.
Sorry, you
I
guys
can't
don't
do
like
that.
having fun. Just imagine.
I don't like having
found
fun
out
in my map.
Gotta do these one at a time.
I need more.
I'm not breaking through
I've
builds.
been using
so I
a
don't-
gray pump this whole time.
Have you?
Me
I'm sure
too.
you got more than enough money to get this nice shiny blue one that's over here.
Yes, I killed the fake Rezztro again.
Let's go.
What's back here?
It's my snapshot.
Hang on, what is it's your snapshot?
So bad for Jones. He has so many snapshots. It's like horrific. Like
You know what's funny? Lunch is a snapshot of me.
What?
You changed your name to Clark Clint fan, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
My snapshot Tedious.
Don't
Is
jump
that-
down there, you'll never
is
come back.
Is Tedious a snapshot?
Holy.
Yeah, Tedious is your alter ego snapshot.
Oh damn.
help!
Clark, if you see me, do not kill me, please. Not Trixie, you're the first one I'm killing. Hold on a second. Retro, you screaming help?
Oh my god, I'm popping off.
Lunch sounds like he's having a good time. Bro, I'm really trying to
Yeah, it's
find
pretty-
better guns right now.
I'm about to back you like.
Reload! Oh my
Okay, I have
gosh.
more kills. I just like to announce that I have more kills than Lunch now. I'm very happy.
That's not an accomplishment. I just want you to know that. Like, we did.
Oh, it's not.
No, Lunch is not.
Well, okay, look, I'm not the worst here.
Yeah, he's
I'm not-
the worst here.
Looks like I'm the worst.
Oh, I can get. Oh, it's 700 Shadow. You high.
there's Aaron as well. He's on 3 kills. So.
Nah, bro. We're not letting you spawn on this map and play peacefully. You're coming here to die. Okay, we didn't invite you on for you just to walk around and. Hey, what is this?
Not dying.
Oh shit.
What was that Star Wars reference? Quickly.
I don't even know.
I could do an entire podcast
Who's
talking
bush
about
camping?
the
Oh, weirdo.
Can you this dumb bush next to the clock tower and then this bush camper
the Rezztro snapshot.
You're trying to give me gold? Oh, Tracer, you're fine, but you don't have to give me gold. I appreciate you though. I just want to play the game the way it's meant to be played, you know? Wow, none of my bullets are hitting Trickster at all. It's like he's got Ultra Instinct or something. This is ridiculous.
Oh god.
Wow, damn.
Losers.
We've always been streaming for 3 hours.
Yeah, I know. How's it feel to be a content creator?
Yeah. Good
I haven't streamed.
I do not stream for long at all. I stream for really short. I should stream. I'm supposed to go somewhere I can, and I cannot be on this little sleep. Actually, yeah, I can. Should we let sleep? Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh lord.
Wait.
Oh lord. Oh wait, that's right. I don't have an SMG anymore. It's a hell. I forgot that some of the guns are you can buy them on walls. That's right. Okay. Who the? Do we have a full lobby? How many people are in here with us?
Too many.
Quite a few actually.
14,
I don't know
I think.
exactly how to check.
I think it's like 14.
Okay, yeah, that. Is the full lobby 32?
Actually, wait a minute. No. It says 22, I think. No. That's how many kills I have. I'm tripping. No, wait, no. Or do I have 124 kills? I'm confused. There's 2 targets in there.
Someone just tried to.
No, I think 22 thing is like a. I don't know. It's like my thing is 22 as well. But I would make them.
Oh god, it's not an SMG. I'm stupid. All right, I gotta get an SMG in my hand because this is not gonna work.
Don't you wish you knew that?
Here, let me just come over there.
Wow.
We got the guy that's in the cube thing. Cube thing is on the hole.
Tedious does not want to know it.
I died.
Wow.
I already know it because I put too many other people.
Oh, that's a snipper? Ooh. Sniper.
Bro, can you snip us from Fortnite?
Oh, yes, I found the blue pump at last.
Bro, I'm still trying to find like. I'm trying to find the scythe. I should have never dropped the one that I had.
I think
I'm not
someone
even
hit it.
I have a green pump.
I know he hit it, but I just don't. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's hidden on the map, and I have no idea. Oh wait, I think there's one under here. No, there's not. Okay.
This time we're working on this. I'm just getting called around.
Sorry.
Did you put something back here?
Oh
We
my
did.
God,
I
this
found it. I
damn
found the
thing.
scythe. I found the scythe.
Where? Mention?
Yes, it's in the mansion behind a crate, in the bottom floor.
I see you, John.
Found the scythe.
That's a lie. Oh no. Something.
Wow.
Was he something cool?
Your team is ruthless.
Yo, get that clap. Oh lord. Okay, now that I have the scythe, I can get to other parts of the map that nobody else can get to. Okay. Hold on a second. Wait.
Okay.
2v1, wait. Oh, wait. Ooh, clapped up. Oh, wait. Oh!
This actually killed Klarque. Oh my god. This is revolutionary.
Oh my gosh, a tactical shotgun? Yes.
Oh,
Attack.
yo,
He's missing a
that's big.
tactical shot.
That's big. You don't know how big that is, Clark.
I'm sorry. What?
You don't know how big that is.
Big. What
What?
is? Pause.
What
A
is
tactical shotgun.
Oh. Yeah.
What are you guys think?
Holy!
Yep. Doesn't feel too good to get clapped up like that, does it? Someone just found the gnome town in chat. I love it. You found the gnome town. No? What gnome town?
Isn't that hidden?
Shadow added a bunch of little Easter eggs. Did we not put anything up here? Shadow, where are you putting all the good shit?
Oh my god. Phantasm.
Can you
Stop
vault?
bush camping.
He probably hid it over.
Did we put in a purple?
Don't you wish
I don't think he put in any purple.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he did. I know we did.
Lad.
I just don't know where. I just don't know where everything's at.
You guys also listen to the collision event music every
No.
No.
Can y'all calm down? Try hard.
Y'all are weird. Oh my gosh, kill the scythe kid, yes. Haha.
Kill this site.
Oh,
Get off my friend. Are you serious right now? Oh my. Alright, so yeah, I'm anonymous out of here. One more. Yup.
Right now.
Gotta reload everything. Gotta reload everything. Gotta reload everything.
Extraordinarily canonical.
Oh, I know where you're
Fortnite lore.
Okay, let me go.
Ah, noob, keep on lagging.
Wow. Toxic much? Jeez. Haha, trash. L plus bozo. L plus ratio trash.
Help, 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 help.
I thought it was a gnome we had facing it.
Who is the spy?
That's a great question.
I don't know, because they're on anonymous. I think it might be Taylor, because Taylor always wears the slides. We've got so many people saying they want cyan on...
Taters are on our team.
Oh, we've got so many people saying that they want cyan on the podcast. They don't understand that cyan is so busy in his own life.
I talked to Sion recently. I told him that we would probably do something, but I'm not trying to like rush a collab with him right now. You know what I mean?
Oh
Yeah,
my.
I've collaborated with him before. It was good. He just has a lot of ideas, and he pushes to make them work. Which
Right.
is sometimes good, sometimes annoying. No hate to Cyan, obviously. It was a good video.
Oh my gosh.
It's just there's a lot more. I think there's some people that work well with others just naturally, and he's more like when he has an idea. If you kind of go
like
against it,
work.
he doesn't want to back down.
I see.
Which I mean, it's good. It's not a bad quality to have. I have like opinionated friends and whatever. It's not opinionated, but just very determined.
Wait, what? Did I just get one tapped? Wasn't I at 200 health? What's happening? Oh my god, two right here, guys!
No house Clark.
You guys, I'm gonna... Bro... Do not let it... You really died. Kill Tom Holland! Tedious, you're next! Oh!
Damn it.
Came in there and clamped up every... We should have played Terminator. That's what we... Dude!
Yes.
Do you think we should run Terminator? Y'all want to run our Terminator map? That one is arguably more fun than this because it actually kind of has an objective, but it's really hard. It's a really hard map to play on. I think you guys would like
But
it.
it's fun.
It's probably the most fun map. I think this is a close second though. Would you agree, Link?
Yeah, definitely.
Like this map is more chill. Like I really like this map a lot. Like
The other map you made is more competitive, and then there's Frosted Flakes.
The Terrence and I actually played on Frosted Flakes last night off stream. Just us. It was so much fun. Like that map is fun with like. It doesn't matter like what amount of people you have. Like that map is just like fun in general.
Yeah.
Like with any number of people, it's a good map to play on.
What's that emote from Fortnite? Oh my god.
Frosted Flakes also makes your aim like a lot better.
Yeah, because it's like snipers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Clark, I thought of a tremendous idea, and I will send it to you on Discord.
Sounds good, bro. I'll probably just ignore it and block you after you send it.
Wow.
Okay.
Hold on, the guy in the chat that's named Rezztro. Are you the fan having
Trickster, calm down! Trickster, relax!
Oh.
Oh my god, I didn't even.
Oh my god.
Sorry, was somebody talking to me? What?
Kill Spider-Man.
What? Tom Holland assassinated. Let's go.
It's Tricky Dicky. He's getting
Tom Holland
frisky. He ate a hot pocket and he burned his mind.
Yes, we got it. Let's go.
Damn, Trickster, how'd you get so much gold? Relax. Damn, I got 1,300 gold because of Trickster, how did you get so much?
Trickster, you want to give me?
He gave me 700 gold, bro.
He probably just has an account.
Okay. Wait, what gun is this?
Now, bro.
Oh, that's the. Oh, that gun sucks. I don't want that.
Where did you get this from?
You want? I'll show you. Want? I'll show you where the scythe is. You have to go in the basement of the hero mansion, and it's behind the. What do you mean how? You walk inside.
I literally hear it in my head, but there's no basement. I tried to check, but like your team is like murdering me.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I checked around the
yeah,
back.
yeah. Because you can't, you can't bush camp in a fucking mansion. So.
You do.
Yes, you can.
Okay, shut up, shut up. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not talking to either of you anymore.
There's bushes like every inch of this map.
I know, isn't it
my
great?
God, that kid just got dookie.
Guys, this was a fantastic collab. Like, this was awesome. This was so much fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it. All right, chat. Want to see something cool? Chat, check this out. Okay, so also what?
No.
Okay, that's I don't want that guy. Okay, so
We
chat.
should make like whenever you guys are free, I'll maybe do another podcast like after next Saturday. Because next Saturday we're probably all gonna be busy with our own things.
Yeah, we could. We might.
not-
We might do
Please,
a
don't kill me,
post.
Don't kill me! Don't kill me!
I think I'm away next week. I don't
We're
know.
no next week. We're
that's
not gonna
next
do it
weekend.
because like everybody's gonna
Yeah,
be making
next week.
content for the new season.
Yeah.
We'll find another time. Well, Tommy's available. We'll find
Oh my
another
god,
time.
we're dead. I love the different mode because I can just pretend to die every single time.
I mean, last time you used that on me, you
Watch-
kind of got clapped up. So I'm just saying, you know, like.
Watch this stream have like so many good moments. Like,
I think this stream's gonna attract a lot of larger content creators.
Yeah, we already did today. Twice.
I didn't see the other guy that y'all were talking about. The
No,
Random
the other
chest.
guy,
He
like,
said
I checked his
hi. His
channel,
name
like,
was-
I forgot what his name was, but his, no, he gets,
come
like,
on, I just
no
want to go to the base of the hero man.
you see, he gets no views. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, he doesn't, like, he has 100K subscribers and only gets, like, max, like, 1K views. Yeah.
Y'all hear
He
this?
was-
Damn.
The only, like, thing, that's the scary thing about shorts, like, if you dedicate yourself to
Yeah.
shorts, then, like, your videos are done for. You're only
Well,
getting short attention
Clark was
span.
telling me to utilize shorts.
You
but
wanna
I
do
just-
a
I don't know,
mixture.
I can't get
Shorts
into
are
it.
good,
I
yeah.
don't
Do
know.
a mixture. Do a mixture.
I can't get into shorts. I don't know why.
It's a
Yeah, it's
fantastic way
okay
to
if
grow
you
your
don't want
channel,
it.
bro. I'm telling you right now. You're not doing shorts. You're missing out.
Yeah.
I used to
wish
be
I
honestly. I
had-
used to be against short form content too. Like I used to hate it, but then once I learned how it worked, I saw the beauty in it. And there's a lot of ways to really make
Okay,
yourself
there's a
stand
guy-
out and be
there's a guy
unique.
doing the dinosaur thing.
For
No,
short.
chill with him. Chill with him. There's a guy doing the Elliot, you know, just chill.
Kill him. How did I not
Don't be
kill you?
toxic, come on. That's a full package.
I'm sorry, you-
No, oh my god.
All right, Tom. Oh my God! You did not just let me clap your cheeks. Like, hold on a second. homie. Oh my god, bro.
I give up.
Tater says he's chilling at enemy spawn. All right.
Murder him.
How much longer are you planning on streaming for? Actually, you can play.
Normally does like 3-4 hours.
Yeah, it's been 3 hours.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a little while. All right, let's do this. Hold on. I'm sorry, what? What in the spawn campus?
Yeah, I load up to the max of the charge shotgun and it does 40. Seriously?
You're in there.
Useless.
I gotta get off and like hook up with it. I gotta go somewhere.
You're fine, bro.
I gotta get off because I gotta get off because I lost sleep.
It's fine. I was actually about to go back to.
It's 6 a.m. and I'm just about to start sleeping.
Yeah, it was super early for you.
The problem with this is we gotta find not a universal, but like a combined time that works for everyone.
I can pretty much do any time. We just gotta schedule it in advance.
I could do 3 p.m. next week.
So like I said, next week I got so much other content I got planned. Like
Yeah,
next
I
week's a
got
big week. I
some
got the other
videos.
podcast. I got my announcement video, and once that announcement goes out, it changes everything. Like everybody, like that announcement is gonna change my entire channel. And
Is that something even we don't know about?
no, I haven't
know
told
what
you
that
guys either.
Oh wow.
I've been keeping it super hush hush. Because I
I'm
didn't.
in the basement.
Oh my god, no wait.
It's the Fortnite Paradise.
How are you guys changing your skins?
We're not.
You're not?
No.
Oh, is that a freaking MK?
I should eat something and then sleep.
Yeah, I was about to say, y'all want to go back to lobby?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's go back to lobby.
Let us exit this place.
This
I
was
hope you guys enjoyed that map though. It's a really
Yeah, it was
fun
fun.
map. So.
Oh, my new video is doing quite well from the stream probably.
Oh, let's take a peek. I want to see how your content's doing.
Oh, it's doing pretty good.
I can't believe how well mine's doing. I posted yesterday. I've never had a video pop off like that. That's my first one that's really like taken off. Let's see then. TediusX. Fine. Let's see. Look at you growing up and stuff. 5.82K. Okay. 3 hour. Oh, went from 3 hours ago. 422 views. Yeah, you're doing. That's pretty damn good.
From YouTube Studio, it tells me how many it's actually on. It's on 613.
Yeah, it's damn
actually.
good. That's what mine did yesterday too. And then the one from you posted yesterday is at 1.1K. That's really good too. You're still getting.
That's the season 4 concept.
Yeah, you're still getting 30 views
That
per
was
hour
an
on that
awesome
one.
video.
And yeah, 32 views per hour on the new one. That's really good, bro. Killing it right now. So, well, gentlemen, this was fun. I enjoyed this.
It was.
So yeah, sucks that I'm never gonna
It
invite you on the
will-
podcast
it will
again because
happen
we're both
again.
free. But you know what?
It will happen again.
Question
It
mark?
will happen again if Klarque allows us back. Which
No,
he
I'm
won't.
definitely gonna have these
So-
guys back on. So this is what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna end the stream here. I love y'all. I hope you enjoyed the 0 Point Podcast episode 2. Remember, Monday, huge announcement coming out, and then also Monday, 0 Point Podcast episode 3 with Dagwummy, JoJo Zaya, and a special guest. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I cannot wait for you guys to see that announcement. Until then, I don't know. I might do a late night stream tonight, or maybe even stream tomorrow. We'll see, but for sure stream on Monday. And yeah, 2 p.m. Eastern time, Monday, 0 Point Podcast, all that good stuff, and announcement. So we love y'all.